What's up, everybody? I'm Envireboy. This is my channel. Happy Friday. My camera is a little off center. Hold on. Oh, wrong way. Right there? That looks a little bit better. It matters. Welcome, everyone. It's Friday. Thank God. I don't know about anyone else. This has been a long week for me. Long, exhausting week. And I am super stoked that it is basically done so that I can have a quiet weekend and reset and try again next week. Anyone else ever get that feeling? Like, God, that setup, man. I sound like Seinfeld doing my type 5 here. But like, really, I get the, like, I always feel like every week is its own chunk. And I feel like by the time I get to Thursday or Friday, I've kind of been able to figure out whether the week was good or a wash. And it's like, as soon as I get halfway through Thursday and know kind of where we're ending, like, I'm either really pleased with the week and really excited going through the weekend, or I'm really disappointed with how the week went, and I'm super glad that I can just reset and try again. Like, that's always my attitude, 100%. I don't know if anyone else ever feels that way, but this is a week where I'm glad it's Friday, and I'm glad we can reset soon. Although the one good thing, there have been some good things about this week, don't get me wrong. There's always silver linings and everything. One of which, I got a new coffee maker for myself, and I got a good one too. I'm not messing around. My entire life I've done that whole $20 steam percolator I can buy at the supermarket just to, make lots of coffee that I can chug down. And I just did that, and then reserved like good coffee for weekends when I could, pull out my French press and do good coffee. But after having garbage week, kind of a garbage week last week and then a garbage week this week, I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? If life is going to keep beating me down, I at least want to be thoroughly awake, energetic, and content with my mornings while it's doing that. So I invested and I got myself a real good drip coffee machine. And it's, well, I'm sitting here drinking coffee rather than anything else today. In my Colorado mug, you can even see my Colorado. I collect mugs from the places that I visit. Some people misunderstand and think that I just like having different coffee mugs. No, it's a specific thing. When I visit a new place, I have to get a coffee mug from that place. And, like, depending on how likely it is I am to visit that place again or go to other places within the same general location is what will determine how specific I get it. So, for example, where I went to college and grad school, I have mugs unique to the schools, right? Because that was a very specific place within this state, and I will go to many other places in the state. Same with some of the cities that I've been to in the state. I will get coffee mugs specific to the city, because I'm likely to go to a lot of places here. But then, a place like Colorado is, as much as everyone loves Colorado, it's the type of place that, like, people love it to live there, and the likelihood that I will visit it many times in my life is small. So I just went with a straight up Colorado mug. It's fun. It looks like it's a tree log. But yeah, so I'll get mugs from the different places that I visit, and it's a decently sized collection. For someone my age in modern day economies, it's a good collection. Be able to say that I've been to the number of places that I've been, which is to say there's like 8 of them. Anyways, I am glad I get to sit here and do some video games for a little bit. We are going to start. Sorry, hold on. I don't need to worry about work today, so we can turn off my various notifications about it. We're gonna start Fallout 2. We finished Fallout 1 last time, and it was it was good. It was wacky, but it was good. I enjoyed it. And I'm stoked to start the second one. Sorry, I'm fussing with my mic here, trying to make sure my volumes are good. It was a little close, but then it's a little far away. That seems like it's a good volume. I don't know, man. I don't hear myself. That'd be so trippy if I could hear my own self in the monitors. That would mess with me. But okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted, or I'm gonna try to. We're gonna play Fallout 2 today. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do the 2est of the Fallouts. And yeah, we're gonna hope that there aren't any typos that ruin everything for us. So I'm gonna get us going here. Let me nix our music here. Get Fallout 2 loading up. Let's go to our live thing. Fallout 2 is your first Fallout? Nice. My first one actually was my first one for me was Fallout 3, and I had never played 1 or 2 before doing it on. Okay, why is? Oh, I see it. Oh, it's being weird. Hold on. There it goes. Okay, here we go. Oh man, that's gonna be loud. We're gonna have to adjust our volumes a little bit here and get everything right. Oh yeah, 1 and 2. Well, so the first time I played 1. Hold on, let me just lower the volume a little bit here. Oh, hold on. War changes everything. Or war changes everything. Wow, it's clearly been a minute. Yeah, so I was aware that Fallout 1 and 2 were very different. This is the first time I've ever played 2, and the first time I ever played 1 was only like last week. When we beat it and we got through it. And I don't know if you're aware of this. But there is a very significant typo in one of the options that determines your ending at the end of Fallout 1. There's a directional typo where your vault is to the east of the super mutants, and you can choose the dialogue option to send them to the west, or so the dialogue option says. But you click it, it's a typo. It's not you trying to trick them. It's you admitting where they are, and they put a typo about the location. So I picked that one because in everything I had chosen the really successful talking, the really talky, tricky guy, Albert or whatever his face was. I chose him, so I was like, oh, it's giving me the option to try and trick them. So I chose it, and I got everyone killed, and I was so mad. So in my head canon is that I tricked the super mutants and saved my guys, and did not do that. So that's what I'm claiming my ending was. I refuse to believe that I actually sold out my... Because if I had known, I would have just let myself be tortured and die and call it a day. But, you know. I should probably be paying attention to this. I have no idea what's happening.
He traveled far to the north until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo, where he lived out the rest of his years. And so, for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home.
My home.
But the scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the Earth has not forgotten.
Imagine a Fallout game. They make it so far into the future after the war that everything's recovered and it's basically just The Sims. That'd be great. So standard Fallout fare. World ended, we're unending it. Great, all caught up. All right, let's see. I did already take the time to set up most of our options. The one thing I want to check is, okay, we've got master audio set to quiet, so that should put us in an okay place volume-wise, but we can continue to adjust it if need be. I think everything else is good. We, of course, have maximum blood. I'm setting game difficulty to easy. I do that with all the games on stream just because, one, I'm a baby back bitch and I'm mediocre at games, and two, usually that means we can get through games a little bit quicker, so I'm not playing the same game or doing the same boss fight for ages and ages. Exception being whenever I play Elden Ring on screen, but there is no easy option. That game is all about the suffering, so if there's no suffering, there's no FromSoft, so. So we got that combat difficulty. I just left that at normal. I don't know. We might turn that down to wimpy. I'm whenever games try to goad you into doing like more challenging stuff by calling it like wimpy mode, or like what was the wasn't it in shoot, it wasn't Duke Nukem. It was Wolfenstein. They like called it baby mode for the easy, and like they try to goad you into choosing the harder. And I'm 100% the kind of guy who's like, no, I choose wimpy. That's what I'm being. Why would I not do that? Why would I not choose the easy way out? That's silly. So we'll see. We might drop that down. We'll leave it at normal. Violence, of course, maximum blood, obviously. Target highlight on. Combat looks. I don't know what that means. We're gonna have it on. I turned messages to brief, so it wouldn't, because it's combat messages. I don't think it needs to give me a novel for what's going on. Combat taunts, obviously we're going to go ahead and taunt people, like, duh. Language filter off. I wish I could turn the language filter off of my phone, the autocorrect. I wish it would let me swear easier. Running always, we learned that from the last one. Subtitles on, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Because I oftentimes don't pay attention to what's being said, so that way I can go back and read it when I need to. Item highlight on. So hopefully we won't have a situation like in one where everyone's claiming there's a hunting rifle in a bathroom that I am completely unable to find, and they're like, no, it's right there, it's right there, it's right under your mouse, and I'm clicking and nothing's happening. So now hopefully this will mean that if it's there, it will highlight. Combat speed fastest, text delay. Oh, this one I do want to move that down to slow, because we can, if I'm remembering, we can click through it, but it will oftentimes auto scroll too fast for me to read stuff out loud when there's not narration. I'll usually read that aloud, so we're gonna do that. Audio is good. Mouse sensitivity, we're gonna leave that at normal. I don't want that faster. It's already pretty quick. Brightness level up again, so that way hopefully I can see everything on the ground. And I think we're good. So let's set that to done. We don't need to watch that again. New game. Whoa, okay, I see that our graphics have not gotten any less horrifying between 1 and 2. Do any of them look better? Hold on, I just want to go. Okay, this is a little bit better. Little alien looking. Yeah, okay, great. It can. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. In terms of 3D graphics, you might be right that it's as good as it gets, but there were always options. They could have always gone for some more pixelation. They could have done different things. This isn't just a graphics level thing. This is they designed them to look terrifying thing. There's no doubt about that. They're horrifying individuals. They're homunculi. And it's fine, but let's not beat around the bush here. Oh boy. Alright, anyway. Chitso? That's true. Back then it did look old. Like, it didn't have the pixelation, like, 8-bit graphics and stuff didn't have the benefit of being retro back then. Like, cool kind of retro. It's like, it was just old. That's a good point. Okay, so Chitsa, I see we're still doing the thing where the lowercase a and o look exactly the same. That's going to be fun. Has always been able to convince others to do things her way. Her winning personality and stunning good looks have often caused others to underestimate the tribe's best trader. In the course of her frequent journeys, Chitsa has learned to deal with the perils of traveling the wastes. Now the tribe needs help, and new paths beckon to Chitsa. Alright. Using the... Yeah, I mean, honestly, to a certain... Yeah, everyone did hate that. I don't know. Look, all I'm saying is they like okay. We can try and give them the benefit of the doubt with the graphics, but look at those cheekbones. Those things are like 2 inches out past her jaw. Okay, like that is some intense facial features going on that definitely did not need to be designed that way. And look at that guy. Look at that guy. Those eyes. Those eyes look like they're about to just fall out of his head. Narg. Narg's exceptional physique has made him one of the best hunters in the tribe. Narg's first and usually only impulse is to crush anything that he can't figure out. Narg has become quite adept at crushing and slicing and dicing. Narg would like to prove his worthiness to lead the tribe, and he'll let nothing stand in his way. He will crush anything that stands in his way. His graphics are so futuristic. Yeah, that's fair. I remember it was like playing the original, like the old school Medal of Honor games on like the GameCube and thinking like, wow, graphics have come so far. And now you look at it nowadays and you're like, oh wow, graphics had a long way to go back then. Because that was like back in the day too, when we were really like we hadn't figured out how to overcome the uncanny valley situation. A lot of games, and I feel like that might be kind of what's going on here too. There's a certain level of uncanny valley happening here, where it's like it looks close, but there's too much stuff that's just not quite there, so it looks really kind of weird. This guy, Mingen, he looks the most normal to me. Mingen's whisper, soft tread, and acquisitive fingers have always aided his natural curiosity. Several years ago, the tribe decided that Mingen's talents would be best used on someone else. Since then, Mingen has been the tribe's most accomplished scout. However, the tents of nearby tribes provide little challenge these days. It's time to scout further ahead. Okay, so we got Sneaky Guy, we got Talky Chick, and we got Big Bad Buster Brown. I kind of do want to go with the Talky one though, and hope that they don't have typos again. Because I feel like for me that's the most fun with Fallout games. I like being able to have the conversation options because you can train anyone, and especially if you set things down to easy, you can survive combat with just about anyone. It's having like the smarts and the talkie that make these games the most interesting. That's what unlocks more options, right? It's like the other ones will help you survive situations better, but if you can figure out how to survive the other situations, these are the most fun. So like having the heroic charisma and very good intelligence, I think are excellent. I would like perception to be a bit higher, but that's okay. But yeah, the speech and barter being up there was really good. I like that. Graphics aging so poorly. Pixelated back then. Same as for 3D. Essentially 3D space instead of 2D. Maybe by how 3D it was. So that's fair. That's fair. Like you think back to like the ones I remember from this era are like the original StarCraft and stuff like that. And I remember thinking those looked really cool. But I feel like nowadays they would have the same effect as if I went back and looked at the original StarCraft graphics. I would look at that and I'd be like, ooh, yeah, that needed some work. Of course, I feel like StarCraft kind of gets away with it because most of them are either aliens or like they're actually aliens rather than just the aliens pretending to be humans. Like they were actually aliens, or the humans were in these big giant spacesuits that could kind of look bulky and awkward, and that was just like that was what they were meant to look like anyway. So, but yeah, like I'm not unfamiliar with these graphics. These graphics were what was dominant when I was really first getting into like computer gaming and stuff like that. But it's so funny to me to go back and look at them. Because the thing about it too is like I would say even in a lot of ways, Fallout 3 and even Fallout 4 these days have very dated looks. Same with like Skyrim. They have very dated looks even beyond like just, oh, they need to be refreshed like Skyrim does every year when they re-release the game again and again and again. They just use older engines and older technologies that just aren't as smooth, right? I feel like that's a big part of it too. Nowadays is like those games look old because they just don't look very smooth. They look very rough around the edges. Whereas this one, it looks like it's something that was rough around the edges and they tried too hard to smooth it out. In part. And also those cheekbones. I mean, come on, man. anyways, let's go ahead and take this character. Let's see
Come
what we got.
in, chosen one.
Oh my
There are
god.
things you must know.
Oh
The
my
village is
god.
dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that a withering crop, huh? Oh my god. I love it so bad.
Hope, however, a
Oh my
slim
gosh.
hope
Easy there,
that few
Gollum.
know of. The old discs speak of an
Straight, the
item
Melders look just adds
called
realism,
the
exactly.
Garden of Eden creation kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland.
Oh, so we're doing, so that's where Mutant Year Zero MMO or tabletop RPG got the idea of Eden from. Got it.
This
We see the
will be your
origins.
quest, if you prove yourself worthy.
Oh, I'm worthy,
For that
Gollum.
proof,
I am worthy.
You must first journey to the Temple of Trials.
Oh,
if you
crap.
survive, come back to me.
Look, if we're gonna do like these weird trial things to make us be worthy, let's just go ahead and take the Sparta approach and throw babies that we don't like off a cliff. Like let's just like not waste our resources. We've got dwindling resources. Let's not waste resources on raising someone up only to them have them like then test them and see if they're worthy. Like that's dumb. What a waste of resources to do that. Like how old am I in this game? Like am I in my 20s? I'm assuming here. Like don't waste 20 years worth of resources. If we're gonna decide if I'm worthy, just like have some weird thing like the Avatar situation where you put like 3 toys, and if I pick wrong, just chuck me off a cliff and just call it good there. That's just such a waste of resources. Yeah, it's everything's just turned to dust. It's useless. It's the moral excitement of finding it that counts. Okay, so looks like we're walking around in pants and a bra. Very typical sci-fi female getup. Makes me very excited about being able to find find some sort of leather jacket or something. Ooh, who's this guy? I want to talk to this guy. I love when they run diagonally. Okay, I gotta remember how to play this ding dong game here. All right, here we go. Good day to you, Chita. You have not completed the trial of the Elder and may not pass. Yeah, I have some questions for you, dude. I want to learn some stuff. We're gonna learn. Forgive me, but I have no answers to your questions. You don't even know. I haven't even asked any questions. God. Typical world. Guy thinks he already knows what I'm gonna ask. Probably because I'm a woman and he's a man. Frickin' shameful. Take the trial set before the Elder and prove yourself worthy to lead your people. Wow, I have questions about the trial. Fine. Game's all like, you don't get to do this your way. You have to do it our way. I love when they run straight up or down because it's on the angle. So, they look like she's running. Like, look, she's getting chased by an alligator. She knows that zigzagging makes it harder for them to catch. So, okay, let's go in. Okay, I've got the hiccups right now. Okay, hold on. I need to check my strong kick. Ooh, great. I have punching or strong kicking. Is that real what? Zigzagging? I know it's real. I know it's real advice. I have never tested it, so I cannot speak to how effective it is. I have so far successfully avoided being in a situation where I have to test it. So, okay, so wait, we got it thrust or throw. No, we're gonna keep it as a thrust. Okay, that's right, and I gotta like get myself up there first. Gosh dang it, is it gonna do that thing? Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. Excuse me. Gonna do that thing where it makes it like really hard to target guys. We kill it? Oh, good. They actually gave me a good weapon. Come across an alligator. This is a common misconception. There it is. Okay, first it's rare for an alligator to pursue a human because humans are too large to be suitable prey. However, if an alligator does make an aggressive charge, run fast and straight away from it, of course. Okay. Yeah, all right. That makes logical sense. But like I said, I've never been in a situation where I had to test it, so I couldn't, really speak to it. But hey, you know what? We learned something. So, the more you know. Here we go. It was a good day. We learned something today. There we go. I like the ant dying noise. It's sounds like a frog having a good day. Um, that's okay. Not in combat anymore. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Is everything else the same? We got our skill decks here. Okay, and then we got to cancel. We can't just close. That okay. That's our pause menu. Got our map. Got our character sheet. Got a buff dude. Got our Pip-Boy. Oh, I don't have the Pip-Boy yet. Go. Alright, we got a Scorpion over there. We got... See, this map was clearly designed to be a challenge if you have, like, the Fog of War turned on, because right now it's kind of pretty obvious where we need to go, which is up here. That said, I'm going to explore everywhere because I'm a completionist, and that's just what I do. Oh, is he coming after me? You want to fight? I will mess you up, ant. Ah! Right, I know there was an ant down here. There it is, okay. And give it the stabbo. One more stabbo. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, this spear is definitely way better than that like crappy knife they gave you at the beginning of the first one. There we go. Beans. Alright, I like that the ants are just like sitting there not doing anything to me and I'm murdering them. Oh, never mind. Okay, now I feel justified. Wait, oh, wait, no, why are we... Yeah, we are thrusting, we're just sucking. There we go. What's this? What do we have? Ooh, what do we have? You see healing powder. Heck yeah, I will take the healing powder. Sweet. Yeah, they went with a very different aesthetic for this one. Interesting. I'm into it. Oh, that's right. You can loot the ants and stuff. That's a good call. I should be doing that. And yeah, I know in like the first one they had like random chunks of wall that could be looted. I'm going to elect to not worry about that. Because the spots on the walls that are like lootable are so hard to recognize. No, I think it's a fair remembrance because I know at least in like the first one you could loot like the rad scorpions. It probably depends on which enemy you kill. Let's see, nothing out of the ordinary, but yeah, see like all these things. It's like you can click on all these things and sometimes you'll be able to loot them, but not always. And it gets like really confusing. So yeah, if they got rid of the whole the wall is lootable situation, I would actually be really happy about that because it was extremely inconvenient and hard to notice what things could be looted the way they had it set up. Ow! I'm poisoned. Rude. There we go. Now, yeah, see, like that one can be. We can get ourselves our scorpion tail. We'll go ahead and grab that. How long does poisoning last? I'm age 19. Okay, there we go. 19. Traits. Sex appeal. This is a very 90s game. I don't know if you could get away with just like blatantly putting that there. I mean, it's good to know I got it. Work with what you got, right? Reputation. I'm idolized. Hell yeah, I am. It's because of that. It's because of that sex appeal. And I've got some kills to my name, which is great. Okay, anyway. Incense burners. Nothing there. Just a table. Alright. My HP at? Like, it says that I'm poisoned, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything to me. I'm gonna just not stress about it, I guess. Hope so. Although now I might be in trouble. Good old stabbo. And the turn. Stab it. Oh, there we go. I see. I don't want to see the wall. I want to see the scorpion, and I want to loot it and combat. There it is. All right, there we go. Yoink. Wonder what my weight capacity is going to be. Which is really just kind of rude. Like, you really don't want to bring that up to women. That's just bad manners, but... Waka waka. I'm here all afternoon. What is... Oh. Oh. Great. Oh, good. And there's another one? Great. Have it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Stab it. And stab it. Great. That actually worked out really well. I'm just collecting these. Realistically, because I know that there's probably going to be a way to, like, make potions or poisons, like, antidotes or something out of it. What do we have here? I see a spear. Oh, I just searched bones. Well, if there's a spear with the bones, I think I know what these bones are. So I've got a spear. That's great. Wish I could dual wield them, but that's okay. Means I can throw one if I want to. I probably won't, but I can do it. It's just a really crappy museum, right? It'll be really fun. Really fun if you kind of go into one and they're all like, look, a relic from a time long gone. And it's like just a library. They're like, no one's used one of these for centuries. And like, it'd be really funny because you look at that and you'd be like, ah, I thought this game was a futuristic game, not a modern day one. Waka waka. Appears to be locked. Okay, great. So does that mean I missed a key, or does that mean I need to try to lockpick this thing? I'm gonna try lockpicking it. You definitely picked the lock on the door. Great. Let's open it then. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's always more fun to try and figure it out. Because the other thing too is that always like gives people stuff to laugh at. But I will if I get stuck for too long, I'll usually ask for help. But I appreciate the avoidance of spoilers. Out the gate. Oh good. Oh good. This looks problematic. Ooh, a treasure chest. I bet okay, how much you want to bet there's a key in the treasure chest so that we can laugh at just how ass backwards that is? Like, why would you open a chest for a key? Don't you use a key to open a chest? But, you know, it's whatever. We got one of them. Ow. What are we doing on HP? I'm going to need to use that healing powder pretty quick here, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Alright, there we go. Inventory. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this, please. Use it on me, please. Great. Still poisoned, which still doesn't seem to do anything. I'll grab these. Oh. Oh, okay, we've reached our weight capacity. Good to know. We'll hold on to them and we can just ditch them if we need to. Alright, what's in here? What do we have in here? Healing powder. Great. I will absolutely take that. What's my maximum health right now? 27. Okay, yeah, definitely don't want to waste it. I went from 12 to 24, so healing powder gives me 12 points. I'll have to keep that in mind for the sake of maximizing use. Oops. Oh, shoot, I should have had that out already, but that's okay. I'm trying to get you to walk closer. There we go. Lord. There we go. Thank you. End turn. Stabbo. Oh, give him a stabbo. Or don't. Just like die at the jaws of a giant ant. No, it's whatever. Giant ant. You should have no problem stabbing this thing. Oh, that's, I see that. That just goes into the... Okay, so we've got a pit. We've got running water going through a pipe there. And I don't know if that's supposed to be an intentional clue about whether there's, like, living stuff going on around here, or if that's just what the scenery does. But either way, I've noticed it. And, wooziness, blurred vision. I appear to have none of those things, but good to know. Ooh, what is it? What's this? Plastic explosives? Yes, please. I don't know what those are going to be good for, but we'll find a function. We'll make things go nice and splody. You better believe it. Okay, so we've got a door there. Got another chest right there. We're gonna go this way. Also, we're gonna kill this sumbitch. You know, eventually. Oh my goodness. There we go. Who's... Oh, no, it was the ending comment. I was gonna say, I was like, who's assaulting me? Ow. Ow! And stab. There we go. That was the only one, right? Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? More healing powder, please. Ooh, is that bourbon? Oh, I see antidote. Hey, there we go. There's the answer to our poison problem. I might as well go ahead and use it. It's not like I can get, like, not like I'll just naturally be less poison at any given time. Might as well. I mean, I guess it'll probably, like, eventually. I lost 3 current poison level. Ooh, boy, that's a lot of poison levels. Right. This, like, I do appreciate that this one plays pretty much exactly the same as our... Okay, let's see. Can we open this? See, impenetrable door. Can we lockpick it? Just impenetrable, huh? Okay, I see a chasm. Nothing out of the ordinary. Did I miss anything to loot? Stone bench. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stone bench, nothing out of the ordinary. A torch. Okay, let me go back over here and check that area out. I know we had the chest going on there. But what is this thing here? Nothing out of the ordinary. Cave wall. What is this? Like, why am I not allowed to walk through this? What is this? Let's see here. So I also noticed that I took damage over here. It's floor depression. Why is the floor so depressed? Don't be like that, floor. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so we've got a chasm here. We have an impenetrable metal door. A chasm. Let me go back up here and check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, we can, although actually, hold on, just because. Can do this. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Get me up there, okay. 13 current hit points. I lost 1 perception. What? Alright, well, that's good to know. I wanted you to look in there, make sure I didn't miss. Is anything there? Oh, wait. I got it. We found plastic explosives. There you go. I guess the situation where we're going to use that is coming up a lot sooner. There's the clue there, how impenetrable it really is. We about to find out. Set timer. If this is real time, I don't want to wait for a minute. We'll just set it for 30 seconds. And, get the crap out of there. I don't know how big that explosion's gonna be. Should be safe, right? Now we wait. Oh, kabloomers! Destruction! Hell yeah. Well, I was hoping to be able to, like, blow up a super mutant or something like that, but I'll accept. But how was I hit for 2? What? Ridiculous. Oh, shoot. Pull out our thrusting spear. Great. I love that we missed. There we go. I see that thing over there. Target's out of range. Great. So we do have stuff to check out up here. Guessing it'll be relevant to what's going on up there. So let's go this way first. Oh, oh wait, that's the end of combat. Yo, what's up over here? Ow. Ow. Like the Valley Girl offended when things hurt me. Okay, I know we can't take any more of the scorpion tails. Stabbo. Stabbo. Gave it a nice case of the Dead Sea. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we got those. Those don't seem to do much. This just feels like it's a bigger depression than any of the others. I guess it's not worth anything. Alright, well. Lesser Scorpion. Why's it gotta insult me like that? I felt like that was a perfectly challenging battle. I feel like it was a perfectly worthy Scorpion. Nothing lesser about it. Just sounds very classist to me to say that that Scorpion is lesser. What, just because it makes less than me? Seems a little elitist, but hey, I'm not the writer. Maybe it was a typo. What are we getting there? Nothing! Wow, what a cool chest. I mean, I guess I could put stuff in there, but I want to do that. Metal door. That opens up. Like, that door's a real pushover. Oh! Okay. I guess, alright, we're good on health for now. Am I gonna have to kill this dude? What's this? I see a fire pit. Okay, great. Are we gonna have a cookout? Oh, are we gonna have a cookout? Okay, greetings, Chitsa. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Why unarmed? Like, so I guess I'm just kicking, right? You're gonna take off my arms? Fine, I'll kick you. It gives me that option. I can strong kick. I can make this joke a reality and do unarmed combat and only kick him. Although I do like the idea of, like, it's not like a kickboxing kick where you, like, actually do good form. It's just like small child style kick where you just like wind up like a massive soccer kick and you either kick him in the junk or kick him in the shins, depending on how tall you are. Like, that's what I like to imagine here. Yeah, I got questions for you first. Yeah, why do we have to fight? The path of the chosen one is not an easy trail to walk, Chitsa. You will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of, dang it, see, that's what I mean. I read too slow. Most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human. Look him in the eyes and know that you may have to kill him. Yeah, but I think what this guy is not taking into account is the fact that I have a defined trait of sex appeal, okay? When words fail, if there's one thing I understand about modern day times, if words fail, boobs might not, okay? And we've got that going for us. So, such degeneracy happening right now. Oh, shoot, it's doing that thing. There we go. Sometimes when I have to click off screen, it kind of freaks out. I'm in windowed mode here. Yeah, I disagree with you. I'm gonna see if we can't use talking to like dissuade him of the notion that talking won't work. Boy, oh boy, would that be delicious. I disagree with you. I think that peaceful solution to any problem is possible. You may be correct, Chitsa, but not in our current situation. You must defeat me to succeed in your trial. Look, dude, you've got the power to choose this, okay? You can change this. Oh boy, I like that I get to choose from one option. Look, I don't know all of your strengths and weaknesses, and you don't know mine. Accidents do happen. So what if one of us inadvertently kills the other? Let's just end this now rather than take that chance, okay? I see your point. I wouldn't want to be responsible for killing you when all I meant to do was test your mettle. Very well, you may pass, Chosen One. I am the Chosen One. I didn't even have to resort to sex appeal. Yes. My holy sanctity remains intact. Thanks. See you back in the village. Bye. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Hell yeah. Boom, baby. Hell yeah. It's the holy vault suit. Oh my god, I love the reverence that they're putting here. Oh my god. I did it. You guys, I did it. Look at me in my beautiful blue jumpsuit. Boy oh boy, do I look like the chosen one. So do you suppose, like, so this is the one thing that's interesting, and maybe once we learn a little bit more about how this game, the rest of this game is written, it'll become a bit more clear. Do you suppose like they wanted that to seriously be a moment of reverence, or do you suppose it was like a tongue-in-cheek thing and they recognized that it's just such a goofy, absurd situation for us to be here and looking at the fact that we gained this jumpsuit, and that's like the holy jumpsuit of worthiness, right? It's like, did they want that to be a joke, or is that just a strange choice that ended up not landing? You know what I mean? I feel like we need to play more of the game to know just how sarcastic the game is with itself. Anyway, we did level up, so let's go ahead and do it. So now here's where I have to decide what I want to really commit to. This is where me not knowing anything about the game will definitely be a bit of a hindrance, but that's kind of fun too. So, like, our speech, barter, and like first aid might be good to up a little bit. And I feel like I find usually in these games it's good to like really like lean heavy into small guns and melee weapons early, and then like at a later point in the game we can decide how we want to, like, if we want to do anything fun with more advanced weapons and stuff. But I feel like just like really leaning heavy into small guns and melee weapons is going to be good early on, because that's all I'll have access to for a while. Oh, let's see here. If 100 years passed and the suit is made out of lost tech. That's fair. That's fair. A knife made out of metal we couldn't replicate. Yeah, I mean, that's true, actually. Like, people... Well, I mean, like, even with technology, people look at, like at the concept of, like, Damascus steel and stuff like that, and, like, hold it with, like, such reverence. And it's, like, you know, it's just, like, what they did back in the day, and it was, like, super normal. So they'd probably look at it and be like, what? It's a knife, dude. And we look at it and we're like, it's beautiful, right? Almost the same with, like, vintage cars, right? Like, someone in the 60s, you know, might look at his vintage car and be like, I mean, yeah, it's a nice sports car. It's you know, it looks pretty sweet. But, you know, it's just a car. Whereas nowadays we're like, oh, it's in beautiful condition, right? Like, that's a good point. That's a good point. So it's like, to us, it's like we almost have the privilege of, you know, being put into the situation of the vault suit being a normal thing. So we think it's goofy to revere it. But yeah, like, the people of that town would probably think it's really weird. I guess for me, it's just like, and maybe this is a matter of just design choices from back in the 90s, but it's like, if they wanted it to look more, like, even with that concept going on, like, the weird bright blue and bright yellow jumpsuit doesn't invoke much reverence regardless of context. Like, just the design choice is kind of goofy. Like, the design choice has peasant written all over it. Like, it'd be more interesting if it were like, I feel like that effect would have been much more intense if it were the power armor or something, right? Then we'd be like, oh, yeah, that's pretty sweet. But just the design of the jumpsuit, it's like, you know, maybe ornamented a little bit more or something. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. The pixel art. That's a good example too. It's a good example too. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's interesting. It's interesting to think about. I love thinking about these things with old games. At any rate, I'm going to, let's see. I'm gonna chuck some points here into small guns, and bring that up to like even with our melee weapons. Like, I don't even know if I want to throw a whole lot extra into melee weapons, because I'm hoping that we can be decent enough with our small guns that we don't have to resort to melee very often. I might want to throw a bit more, oh, excuse me, into first aid just to make sure we can maximize our healing abilities too. Sneak, lockspit. So, like, I know in the context of Fallout 3 and 4, a lot of these are really handy ones to have, like the science and the repair and stuff like that. But in Fallout 1, it just was not relevant, so I don't know that I want to bother putting many points in there. But heck yeah. No, I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll probably be playing this one for a couple sessions. So stop by in the future and see what we're going. And also remember, I put all the VODs on YouTube, so if you want to see the rest of the stuff, and if I manage to not kill more people, then go check it out. But either way, I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see here. Okay, so oh shoot, I did the thing. Hold on. Go. But yeah, so I feel like just what's gonna be the easiest right now is to just maybe chuck a few more here, and then when we have a better idea of what's gonna be really useful, we can adjust as needed. So let's start with that. And let's talk to some. Woo! Okay, I want the hood back. My God, I love the way their mouths move while like the rest of them is frozen. Ready for a quest? What were you doing? Trying to get me killed in the temple? No, I don't want to be an asshole. Let's just say, of course.
This flask.
Sweet.
From the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here.
There's this thing called money. Like, I understand that these people seem to have really gone back to like a tribal situation. But I feel like once the I don't know, I guess the story of the guy who started the city, maybe he willfully chose to not have like currency and all that kind of stuff. But it's like the concept of currency, once it's been invented, I feel like that one's kind of a cat's out the bag. Everyone knows what money is, and we always have that concept because there's always going to be a concept of like, oh yeah, gold is valuable. And so it's like if these people are living in the remains of society, they're eventually going to find things that have value beyond, you know, the practical use of like food or water or something. So kind of silly for them to be like this thing called money. Like, yeah, everyone knows what money is. Yeah, let's just go with is there more you can tell me? Tell me more about the Gek.
Holy artifact, the Garden of Eden creation kit.
Okay.
The discs promise it will make our lands green and our village prosperous. It will save us. More, I do not know.
Okay. I'm gonna do a couple things really quickly actually before we keep going into this. I'm gonna refill my coffee and run to the bathroom, and then I'm also gonna grab a notebook because it looks like this game also, just like the first one, does not include a journal for quests, and I want to be a bit more thorough. Like I kind of just like booked it through one because I was just kind of willy-nilly wandering around and just like stumbling into stuff. I want to be more attentive in this one. So I'm going to refresh my beverage, grab a notebook so we can write down notes about quests, and then we'll be right back. So I appreciate your patience. I'll be back very shortly. Alrighty. Have notebook, fresh cup of coffee. I'm ready. I'm ready to get after this a little bit. So yeah, I wanna like this is a habit I'm trying to get myself back into. I used to do it all the time playing video games. I used to keep like a notebook where I would keep notes about quests and stuff like that. Um and it was like a really fun thing, and it's really cool because like especially with some puzzle games and stuff like that, you end up with these pages that look like some sort of like really goofy insane asylum uh crazy man notes. But like it was always really fun, and I always like doing it. So I'm gonna try and get back to that, and it's really helpful for games like this where they don't give you much in the way of like notes and stuff to work with. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let me see. I just need to make a little section here. Our main quest here, and we can. Don't know exactly what's gonna be the most functional way to organize this game's notebook yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, okay, great. So we know. We need to find our GEC here. Need to find GEC. G E C K. Okay. All right. There's more I want to know.
Do you need?
How do I get to Clomath? Yeah.
Klamath is to the east.
Oh, Calameth. Okay. I'm assuming that's part of the main quest here. So we're gonna do Mammoth east of what's the name of our city? Arroya. I think it was Arroya. All right, so we're gonna put like east of Arroya. See, like that's the type of stuff where it's like it's easy to forget that, and they don't provide you a notebook, so it's easy to do. To lose track of it. Where's Vault 13?
I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a perilous journey.
Okay, I am going to write that down as just like a separate quest situation here. I'm gonna put notes about Vault 13. Vault 13. I'm gonna do question mark here, and that's just gonna be a separate thing that might turn into a quest. But that feels like it's important information.
What do you need?
Okay, yeah, I don't need anything. So, bye. Yo, dude, what's up with you? Hello, I hear you are the chosen one. Now, perhaps our village can be saved. Yeah, where can I find healing? Go see Hakunen in the north corner of the village. He can help you. Okay, one more question. Tell me of the traders who trade with us. They come to our village from the east, but their goods are poor. Okay. Healing herbs. Okay, yeah, it's still or Hakunen Matata. Great. So to the north end of the that was I gotta write stuff down. North corner of the we got stuff going on here. So the one thing too that I learned from my experience with playing the first one is that like it really is beneficial to try talking to just about everyone within an area. So I think okay, there's our medical tent. You can see that right there. So I'm going to start off going up here. I'm gonna go talk to this guy by the cave, and we're just gonna work our way around seeing everyone. It might be easiest to wow, look at that. That's fun. I think it might be easiest to start up there and like go down and maybe just work around and try to talk to everyone. Not everyone is going to be important to talk to. But I want to try and be better about like actually talking to everyone. This is where we can find our healing powder.
Greetings, chosen.
Ooh, goodness.
Why does the earth before me warm?
At least like his freakiness is intentional. You know what I mean? Greetings, chosen. Why does the before me warm to touch? Talk like a real person. You were doing just way too many chems. I'm out of here. No, okay, yeah. I came to say goodbye.
Earth sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
Yeah, what do you need?
Plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
Okay. You're not a bad guy, but I got a headache already, so I think I'll have to pass. Something to weed your garden for a price. As much as I like that one, I'm gonna try and I like playing like the Paragon type of characters. I have a hard time being an asshole even in video games. I don't like doing it. Um, like to people's faces. Like when I'm just like sarcastically, like thinking of things in my head, I'm a big dick. But when it comes to actually interacting with people, I have a hard time being a jerk. So yeah, we'll just
May
say
the
that.
gods bless your efforts, chosen. May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
I take it you just want to see me again when I'm done. Could have just said so, you know. No, okay. Guy, yeah, the guy clearly has a couple things going on in his life here. But these must be the things. Um, ow. Probably gets out of range. What are you talking about? I didn't stab this thing. My gosh, this thing got some health to it. And it's got some dodges to it, too. Oh my goodness gracious. Almost dead. There we go. Any looting that can be done here? Nope, apparently not. Haha, missed. But please don't kiss me. This thing is gonna really mess me up if it does. You know, the combat in this is a little overly simplistic, and it does get boring from time to time, but the flip side of it is, I do kind of appreciate that it's not, doesn't have like a heavy learning curve. It'd be nice if it were a bit more streamlined, which is why it's good that we chose like all of our fastest. We need to run away from this thing. Oh yeah, okay, hold on, I'm gonna get out of here. Do I have like, I don't know if actions to use them. Okay, we do have one healing powder, so let's go ahead and like, I guess we're using that. Feels like kind of a waste to like use it right now, but I do wanna deal with this thing, but I gotta make sure I don't die. Okay, I would have been fine. I would have been fine. You know, hindsight's 20/20. End of the combat. Anything to loot from these guys? Apparently not. Okay, let's go talk to him. I think that should do it.
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an
I don't know. I kind of like this guy.
passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body.
So it's medicinal marijuana is basically what we're talking about then.
And also, will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart follow suit.
Yeah, where can I find
Look
these things?
to the north, chosen, and the way will be open.
Okay. Great. This guy's to the north. See what's going on here. Alright, what did he have for me? Good to see you again, chosen one. How may I help you? Oh, okay, that goes to the ready for another fight. Just thought I'd say hi, see you later. Yeah, okay, if that's what takes us to the temple, I don't really have interest in going back to the temple. Did I just hear a dog? Hear a doggo? Do we get dog meat like right away this time? That'd be fun. It's still, so this one's still gonna do that thing where you have to like move to a location piecewise, because if you try to do too much motion all at once, it'll just like short out and your character won't. Good to know. Do you have anything to say? More healing powder. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, so we can just get the same information from our general collective here. You why do you bother me? Niece, can't you see I'm busy? Oh, can I go past you then? I thought that maybe there was something important going on in that tent because it looked different than the rest, but apparently the only thing different happening there is that I have a butthole aunt who's ready to just be mean to me. Nickel every time. There you are, chosen one. Humph. How goes your quest? Oh, wow. Pretty well. You need a warrior's help? Yeah, sure, what can you help me with? I know how to fight with fists and feet. Think you can learn that? Yeah, what can you teach me? Teach you enough to fight better. It'll take us all of one day. Sure, okay. Adorned well, chosen one. May the wind be at your back. Sweet. Great. Can we do anything else with him? Coach you all I can, chosen one. Okay, yeah, see, that's where it's like, you know, I need to be, like, talking to everyone better than I usually do. Chosen one, the way you use a spear, you'll be meat for the geckos in no time. I can show you a few tricks. Yeah. Take a little while. Yeah, sure. I don't think I'm on a time budget this time, am I? Think you learned all I can teach you. Great, thanks, Jordan. Twirling his spear as usual. Great. Okay, so hold on. What did that do for me? Oh yeah, look at that. We got some significant melee weapon improvement. Sweet. And our unarmed went way up. Awesome. That was definitely worth it. That was definitely worth it. Can I search this pot? Anything useful in here? Nope. Sorry, my throat's being kind of wonky right now. Can I help you in your quest? Traders, could you tell me where I can find more healing parts? Yeah, just one last time. Gods give you speed and bring back Eden before it is too late. Okay, so maybe there is. Hold on. Map, nope, nothing really on the map. Character. Pip. Okay, yeah, there we go. Pip-Boy. Status. Okay. Auto maps. Oh, I see. Okay, status. AO. Oh, look at that. We do have kind of a journey here. Retrieve the Gek from a Fort Rio. Find Vic the Trader. Okay, look at that. That's going to be helpful. Archives, other speech. Oh, I got it. Okay, that's just that. Auto maps. Rayo. Temple entrance, inner sanctum. Okay, great. Cool. That's actually really helpful that there does seem to be some kind of system there. Okay, well, I guess he said to the north. If I wanted to find those like herbs that'll mix. So let's try going to the north then and see what we can do for that. It looks like, wait, hold on. Pip status. Rayo. Yeah, so it's not going to do anything else. So it's just basically going to, looks like it's basically just going to outline what we're supposed to do for the Gek. And maybe nothing else, so. One, it's good to see you. How may I serve you? Thought I'd say hello. Spirits of our ancestors protect you, chosen one. I wish you well in your journey. Wait, is this the temple? Oh, that's the temple. I thought the cave was what led to the temple. What's in this cave then? Oh, is this the... Okay, so it's just got a weird... Okay, that's kind of weird. Well... So, okay, I guess good to know that, that temple is... So, okay, we've established that distances are not always going to be perfectly accurate to scale here. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just looking around the village for the last time. Goodbye, my friend. Bye. Anyone in there? Nope, no one's in there. In here. You have anything for me? Nope. Bye. Oh, that's the bridge to leave. Alright. I guess we're talking to you then. Hello, chosen one. Off to find the Gek? I could ask some questions. Yeah, let's see. What do you have? Men who trade with our village. Can you tell me about the object? This object I have from a vault. Looks like a metal water gourd. Maybe the vault sent it to us as an omen. Can you tell me who brought this item to our village? I don't remember his name. Just that he was old and loud. Too old for proper manners. But he knew many things. He was from, Klamath. East, like I said. Alright, great. So yeah, we gotta go to Klamath to the east. And we have now left the village. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a significant thing, and now we are... Klamath, great. Okay, so we are in basically the furthest northwest corner. That's good to know. I guess we can go to Klamath here. Wow, this game really does play pretty much exactly like 1. Few small differences, but not many. It's interesting. Like, how do I... What am I doing wrong? Why is this... There we go, okay. What am I doing wrong? Why won't it... Gotta click the right spot on the triangle, I suppose. Okay. Oh boy, nice big confusing area here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, looks like we got a little zombie guy over there. Moo! Alright, where am I? Right there, okay. Let's go talk to this guy. Who are you? Hello there. Haven't seen you in Klamath before. I'm Aldo, the town greeter. My job to greet anyone new in town and answer any questions they might have about our bucolic little burg. Welcome to Klamath. Who might you be? Traveler, my name's Chitsa. Thanks for welcoming me here. Mario, I'm the chosen one. Filthy drunkard. Yeah, we can be a dick to him. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Would have a drunk like you as a greeter or anything. My name's Chitsa. Thanks for welcoming me. Let's just keep it simple. Well, friend Chitsa, since you're new to this parts and look as though you're used to some pointers, I'll let you know that it's customary to tip the town greeter before asking questions and such. Here's a tip for you. Stay away from the booze for a while. That pile, I guess, is worth $5. To give me a tip just so I won't... So I can't spare any money for you. Thanks for nothing. I hope you don't stay in town too long. We don't need your kind here. Tribals. They're all the same. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that game. Do that game. Me, Tor. Anything interesting happening around here lately, Tor? Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor's scared. Help, Tor? Sure, Tor. I can help you guard the Brahmin. You help Tor. Moo-moo's field. Points east of here. Now, yes? Yeah, I'll help you guard him. Oh dear. Tor, wow, okay. Looks like Tor knew what he was talking about. He needed help. There we go. Here you go, Tor. I guess end the combat then? Tor like Chitsa. Tor thank. Bugman bad. No let Bugman eat moo-moos. Yeah, I hope we can put a stock. God, Tor, what a sweetie. Okay, yeah, I'm on board with Tor. I like Tor. Tor seems like a stand-up dude. Who are you guys? What the heck are you doing here? You here to help us or not? We might have a job for you if you're interested. Yeah, tell me about this job. Get the hell out of here. Some of us got work to... Okay. That's confusing and annoying. Oh, does he want me to... Oh, geez, there's a lot of bugmen down there. Let's, okay. This might go kind of poorly here. There are a lot of guys right here. There are a lot of bugmen here. Wow, okay, but we're doing a pretty admirable job of murdering all of them right now. That's great. Let's come over here. Ow! Ow! Alright, we're doing okay. Well, we were doing okay until we stopped effectively killing things. Go. Let's here. See that I'm poisoned right now. But that's okay. Great. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Yep, that seems to be all of them. There we go. I earned 60 experience points. Okay, let's go talk to Tor then. Hey, buddy. Bug's dead. Moo Moo's safe. Tor, thank you. You're welcome, Tor. Okay, so I guess I'm done. Great. Is that all there is around here? Yeah, okay, that's the extent of what there is to see around here. So, I do just want to check and see what's in the shack. Not anything worth doing in. What's this? Alright, I guess I just picked those up. Even if you were to sleep by yourself on this thing, you would not be sleeping alone. Ew. Got the big bed bugs. Bookshelf? What do we got? Meat jerky. I'm gonna take the... Oh, I can't? I'm at my maximum weight capacity. Oh, because I still have all of those things. All right. Ooh, they put a take all button there. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice benefit. Okay, so I do need to try and sell some stuff and get rid of some of the stuff I'm carrying. So that would be a good idea to take care of that. Okay, so we helped Tor. That was great. Let's continue just like our little grid pattern search of this whole area. Go into this building here. Are you gonna stay here? I don't know. Head west to Trapper Town. You want a place to stack out later. Okay. We got a shiny pebble. Great. Okay, here we go. Hello there, my name's Arden Buckner, and this is my place. Say, you didn't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? After herself, he's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off in that fool quest of his. Yeah, tell me about him. Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought I had finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place, but he said he needed to go off on one last quest. Quest? Well, they called it a quest. He told me he thought he knew where all the golden geckos come from, and he wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave or vault of some sort. A vault, say you? Well, I don't rightly know what he said, but he seemed real excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried. Yeah, I could go look for him. Oh, thank you. Let me mark on your map where he talked about looking. I sure hope you can find him. He isn't, he isn't much, but I still love him, and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me. Yeah, let me see if there's more information I can get. How can I help you? Wondering if you're the person to talk to about local news and events. Need a room. Yeah, I want to buy something. There we go. Handle the rooms here. If you want to buy or trade something, talk to my daughter, Maida. Okay. Room. See here, we should have a room available. It'll be $25. Like, I'm assuming it'll let me rest and get my health back, is what I'm assuming the benefit of the room. I don't know that I really need it, but... Although, at the same time, if I'm about to go out... I guess I just don't know if 25 bucks is worth it. I guess so, because I am like... Am I still poisoned? Well, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Got cash. Money's for spending, right? Okay, that did not do anything for me. I feel a little better. Wait, can I sleep? See a table. I see a bed. Bed has been better days. Probably nights, too. So, I can't... Don't leave. I would like to... Wait, hold on. Hi, child. Nice tribal, not like the others. Let's play tag. You're it. Says you're primitive. Okay, I can't do anything with you. I don't know. I guess the kid's kind of nice. That's great, but like... Names. Maida, Buckner. Okay, I take care of trading and drinks here. What'll be for you, friend? Need to buy some things. I was looking for good quality gecko pelts. And I pay a fair price for them, too. I'd like to trade with you. Okay. I don't have gecko pelts, but I would like to trade. We've got medical kits. Ooh, we got stim packs. I might get one of those. Ooh, look at that. Throwing knife. The booze. Nuka-Cola, a rope. Is that a gecko pelt? Okay, and we've got some armor here. So, okay, first off, I'm going to... This is a hollowed out and have a strap with a broken buckle at the end. Okay, I don't know what that's for. But I'm gonna sell those. Wait, are they not worth anything? They're not worth anything, then never mind. About these. We do all. They're worth 50. What all does she have? I really wish the scroll would like work on whatever thing I'm hovering over here. At the jerky pelt. So I kind of want the rope. 44. So I still am coming out ahead in this situation. How much is this? Oof. Okay, I cannot afford a stim right now. About medical kit. Oof. Nope. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's just make sure I'm getting my deal here. I need, what is it, 6 more? I need 6. Oops, nope. So, okay, now let's try 6. There we go. Done. That's what I meant. Offer up. That's a good trade. We did it. We came up with a good trade, and that right there is half the battle. Right. I don't know what that rope is going to be helpful for, but I don't believe that it will be, like, you know, unhelpful at any point, so. You sure aren't cheap. Tell me about something else. No, you're a tough bargainer. Oh, fair. Tell me about something else. That's all I need to know for now. Yeah, I just wanted to do some... Where did I get... Where did who get what? What is this child doing? What am I supposed to do with this child? This is your primitive. I don't understand what's going on with this child. I'm gonna go. How come you're so funny looking? Wow, what a well-behaved child. Who are you? My dog loves dry meat. I like the way that the kids all run with like their hands up. That's pretty amusing. Okay, I do need to take care of this poison. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Unpoison myself, and then let's... Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and use one of my powders here. Because I'm going to... I want to go take care of that one quest pretty quick here. Before I forget all about it. searching for the one dude. Look at that child. Look at the way the child runs. It's cracking me up, man. Child better not follow me. Toxic caves, huh? We have... Okay, so there are a lot of places, but toxic caves were not one of them. Alright, let's go see what's going on with these caves. Uh-oh. This is immediately a bad situation for... Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. We are going to be in so much trouble. Ow. Ow. These things have some health here. Almost dead. So if I could actually hit it, it might actually die. But apparently we cannot hit these things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, game. Anything? Oh, wait, we can't even take the pelt, huh? First aid. I just like do first aid on myself and heal myself up. A little bit. What if I'm experiencing it's for honing my skill? Oh, can I just like keep doing that? As much as I need to? Like if I'm not... Oh, okay, apparently not. Oh, there's a gecko. Oh, there he is. Great. Oh my god, would you hit him? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be quite the situation, huh? Alright, let's use the powders on myself here. And then... end the turn. Toxic cave sound inviting. Yeah. I can't think of any place I'd rather... It's green. Everyone knows green means good. So clearly it's a good situation. My god. This is bad. What is this? Is this Elden Ring? Why is it so hard for me to kill this stupid gecko thing? Stab it, you weirdo. There we go. Okay, great. And I can't loot anything from it. And I used up the last of my healing stuff, didn't I? Might be a tough situation for me here. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm gonna be in big trouble, aren't I? I'll give it a shot, but I'm not... Oh, I am not confident about the situation here. Oh, see, we gotta see what kind of damage I'm taking. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of here. This is a bad situation. I'm just gonna make a break for it. I like how casually they're running after me. They're just gonna keep trying to get out of here. It makes it look like it makes it kind of look like they're just like my pets. Alright, we'll go back to the toxic caves in a bit. But we're going to go back to Klamath here. Yeah, we'll go downtown. So... First aid on myself. Get some hit points. Can we, like... I just, like, continue to first aid myself? You failed to do any healing. Oh, come on, man. There we go. So, yeah, it looks like I can just, like, keep doing this. And since I don't have the same time limit, I guess I don't know that there's a reason for me to not keep doing this. Other than any healing. What about Doctor? What if I just do Doctor on myself? Does that do anything? Failed to do any healing. Okay, I guess I have a better chance of first aid, so. That's, yeah. That really was pretty Sir Robin to me, wasn't it? He was not at all afraid to be killed in nasty ways. I have taxed my ability to do that skill. Wait a while. Is there a wait ability then? I think lock makes sense. Oh wait, maybe if my Pip Boy. Okay, yeah, let's rest until morning, I guess. Let's do that. Okay, does that give me my ability to just like first aid myself now? Tax my ability to wait a while. How long? Okay, how long must I wait? Oh, pup. Oh my god, yes, I will absolutely dog talk with this dog. Good doggy. I have some. Oh no. I don't have any, but I wanna, hold on, let's try, what if I just like, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh no, 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 that's not what I wanted. I run away. I don't want to kill the dog. I'm not gonna fight the dog. I refuse. Refuse. Save me. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. And just to end combat. Can I just end the combat? With hostile creature? No. Oh my god. This is dumb. We were like being friends with the dog. God damn it. And it's been a while since I saved. Hold on. I'm just gonna try and leave town. I refuse to kill the dog. I will not do it. I will not do it. I was expecting that to be my chance to have dog meat as a companion again. Alright, if we go back now. Oh, go back into the city. Back downtown. Okay. So dumb. Okay, you know what that makes me think? I need to save my game here. I need to get in the habit of saving much more frequently. Don't kill the dog. Done. There. Alright. Can I, like, just sleep it? Like, what's the point of having gotten a room? Like, what's the function of the room? Can I rest here? I don't understand why I rented this room if it's not letting me do anything with it. You know what I mean? What if we wait until morning? I waited until more. Okay, I seem to have gotten some health back. Okay, small child. Small child. First aid myself. Can we do this? There we go. I'm gonna keep doing this. Like, the best part about it is, like, you get a little bit of experience points for if you successfully do it. So we can do that and just, like, work on leveling up a little bit here. Stop. Gosh, this game. So, like, okay, this raises a good point about game mechanics and, like, the function of how things go. Okay, Pip, like, wait until morning. Yeah, let's just wait. I'll just keep waiting around and, like, just healing up that way, I guess. But, it begs the question. This is something that I think about a lot with video games. Is when a game is designed so that something is failable, but you can just keep retrying it again and again and again. Is it actually failable? And was it worth making it so that you could have a fail state on it, right? So if I can just keep waiting and or healing, is there any point in having the first aid skill hidden behind those limitations? And the answer is no. There's no reason for them to have done that. Like, the only reason is to make it so that it's a skill you can use in combat and have there be limits to how often and how, like, effective it can be in combat. But if you wanted to do that, just like, you know, again, you take up the AC points and then you say something along the lines of, if they try to use it too much, you know, you just say something along the lines of, oh, you can't do that during this fight anymore. Right, if they wanted to do that. Stupid child, I don't look funny. Stop it. Leave me alone. Ooh, a bathhouse. That sounds like a place where I may use my sex appeal. So let's get child. Like, if I can't actually do anything with the child, then why put the child in here? Oh my god, the child is now in the way and I can't go in the door. Child. Hate children. They're the worst. Great, looks like he's gone. Okay. I want to see what's going on here. My name's Big Nose Sally Dunton, and I'm the owner of this here bathhouse. I'm afraid that we just have girl bath attendants here. That all right with you? I mean, oh, I see. Is that what they mean? Is this like a sexy bathhouse, not just a clean up here? Yeah, I'm just here for a bath. Let's do that one. Just want an unattended bath. You might try the Golden Gecko or the Buckner House, but I doubt that you'll find that as enjoyable. I don't know that I want to go that route. I don't know what the benefits are, and if there's no benefits, I don't really see any reason to sexualize it. This game has already added more than I was expecting for it. Thanks, Biz Big Nose. I'll try that instead. Yeah, I guess I just don't. I mean, it's obviously, like, look at the graphics. It's obviously not going to get too graphic, but I don't know what the function of it is, and it's going to cost money. So if I don't know what the function is. Child, you cannot come in here. Child, this is an inappropriate place for you to be Kevin from Home Aloneing it. Running around like this. This is inappropriate, child. Oh my god, child. Oh my god, child, you just can't go into, like, hookers' bedrooms. You can't do that. Sorry, call girls. You can't do that. Oh my god, child. Can I punch a child? Hold on. Can I give a child a strong kick? Am I bothering you? Yes, child. Because it's like, if there was a way for me to interact with a child, it would be fun. But there isn't. It's just this child running around and occasionally blocking my pathway. What a strange mechanic for them to have added. Anything worth searching here? Ooh. In here. Ooh. Ooh, what did I find? Yeah, I'm gonna take all of these. I don't know what they're for, but I found them. I'm gonna take all this stuff. Because a lot of this stuff is stuff that can be sold. Sweet. What does the Nuka-Cola do? Bottle of Nuka-Cola flavors. The flavored soft drink of the post-nuclear world. Warm and flat. Warm and flat. The best way to have a soda. Okay, I got booze. We got beer. Got a deck of tragic cards. Looks like it could be an expensive. Okay, cards for collectible card game. Looks like it could be an expensive hobby if you get hooked. Gee, I wonder where they got the idea for that one. It comes into play later. Maybe. I don't know. It's just such a strange mechanic for them to have added a child. Deck of tragic cards. Oh, I see. It's like tragic, kind of like Magic. Got it. Okay, yeah, they're definitely taking a dig at Magic the Gathering. That's kind of funny, actually. I like that. But good. A lot of that is like good bartering stuff. And I doubt there's actually collections of the tragic cards in this game. Ooh, can I use the toilet? Nope. I see a toilet, but I do not use a toilet. But yeah, I feel like that's going to be a mechanic that's really just about being amusing rather than actually anything functional. Another pooper. Because they don't have any details about anything there. Get tree. You trash. Okay, well. Kind of keep going. I just want to, like, kind of thoroughly go through all these buildings and see what's up. Can we... Can't collect anything. Hello there. General Kenobi. You here to barter for some of our world-famous Dunton's dry meat? Yeah, tell me more about that. Well, our dry meat is an incredible blend of 11 herbs and spices. Oh, wow! That's a lot. Sounds like KFC they got going on there. The kid has a tragic card collection. I mean, I'll try. Gosh, the kid. There's a lot tragic about that kid. I'll tell you what. But give it a shot. It doesn't seem to give me any options to interact with them. Like, so I don't know. Animals level 2. They'll chase you from all over to get some. Must be that rotting smell. Not selling it very well, man. Yeah, it smells like rotting flesh. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Hey. What's that? What's the, what is it, Swedish, where it's like the rotten shark or whatever, the rotten shark meat that, like, Skorsmurger or something like that. That one food that's, like, the nastiest smelling food in the world, but, like, some people consider it a delicacy. But even though I'm pretty sure the only reason it exists nowadays is because it's so disgusting and people take it as a challenge. which is just like the funniest thing to me. Like, how do you pull that off? How do you start marketing something as disgusting and have it be successful as a gag? Like, I mean, like, in theory, then, like, the most disgusting thing, like, should I be able to just, like, jar up, like, dog poop and be all like, it's an eating challenge? Yeah, like, yeah, it's an eating challenge. The person who eats the most dog poop wins. It'll be $5 for a jar of premium dog poop. Like it's just I don't know. It's a weird thing to me. The concept of like of things that are gross to eat being profitable strictly because they're gross to eat is weird to me, because it's like, what a strange goal to set out to create that and find the best way to toe that line between disgusting that people want to like people want to eat it, but but not so disgusting that they don't want to eat it. You know, like it's, I don't know. Sounds as though you actually eat your own dry meat. What I mean to say is, who wouldn't? Yum yum. That's fascinating. Tell me more. No need to go. If I were starving to death, I'd rather heck off. I kind of like this one. It sounds as though you actually eat your own dry meat. What I mean to say is, who wouldn't do that? Well, you here to buy some dry meat or not? Yeah, I'd like to barter. Why not? I want to get some, because we want to give it to the doggo. Oh, is this? He's got healing powder, cat's paw magazine. Ooh, what's that do? Cat's paw. I kind of wish I knew what cat's paw magazine was about. Ooh, we got brass knuckles. That's gonna be the meat jerky, the dry meat, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's the dry meat. Let me see here. The Nuka-Cola for $3. For 10. The beer, let's just do all. 43. Okay, it wasn't worth as much as I was hoping it would be. Those are worth a fair bit. I don't know though. Maybe those will still have some other use. I'm gonna try and do that. I feel like those things might end up having some use. What's the cat's paw magazine? 9. Okay, let's do that. I don't know that I care about the brass knuckles. I'm gonna get a couple dry meats because I want to try and befriend that dog. So let's take like 3. Oops, no, I didn't. 0. Let's take 5. Let's do 5 dry meats. Woo! How much does dry meat cost? Good lord, dude. You might be overselling it a bit here, friend. How much is just one of those worth? That's pricey. That's a little pricey, dude. I think actually though, I'm willing to go ahead and do that, and then I'll give him just like, what is it, 4 more that we need? Let's do that. I want to see that magazine. The reason I'm grabbing that magazine is a lot of times magazines will give you like skill boosts and stuff in Fallout games. Let's make the offer there. Okay, that's a good trade. Great. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded getting more of the healing powders, but that's okay. So for now. Uh-oh. Anything else? Yeah, that's all for now, but alright, great. I don't know if that means I got his name right or wrong. That's awkward though. Do you watch out for the Duntons? Oh, is that's totally who I was just talking to. That's funny. Oh wait, no, the Duntons were these people, right? Shoot, I don't remember. Who's this guy? What do you have for me? I'm going to relax at the bathhouse. Okay. I see a doorway. I did it. I found it. Oh, let's see here. Okay. The cat spot, it weighs 1 pound. Okay. The cat's paw weighs 1 pound. Okay, great. I wasted my money on that then. I guess that wasn't worth anything. Maybe to someone else it will be. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, here, kid. Try the bathhouse. What the? Better just mind your own business. Why? What is this place? Stranger, welcome to the Golden Gecko Tavern, Hotel and Trading Post. I'm Sojag. I run the place. What can I get? What can I get for you? Let's just barter. Let's see what he has. What's this? A pipe rifle. Ooh. Ooh, we got a pistol. How How many caps do I have? 129. What's this worth? 426. All right. Yep, we aren't getting that right now. Pipe rifle is probably just one. 300. Yep. Nope. Can't afford that. Spear. We already got a spear. All right. We can't really afford most of this stuff. What's this? Club. All right. Yeah. I don't think we can afford any of that, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Never mind. Bye. I'll have a drink. I'll go and get piss coming up. Thanks for the beer. I need some information though. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Any other settlements? A couple of settlements nearby. There are some tribals northwest of us, but I suppose you know about them. And there's the den a few days south of here. That's close. Oops. That's the closest. Then there's a mining town called Reading, quite a ways to the southwest. I have another question. Traders here in Kelmeth. Not too many traders in town, just Vic that I can think of. He's got a house to the east, on the east part of town. He used to trade pre-war stuff at the den and to tribals. Haven't seen him for a bit though. Okay. Anything else that we can learn from this guy? Anything unusual going on here? All sorts of things going on in town lately. There's Brahmin mutilating, Bugman. We handled that one. Rodents of unusual size. Oh, they've got rodents of unusual size. That's great. Isn't that shoot, what was it? In Princess Bride. I always blank on it. Same concept though. I'm forgetting it, and I'm not gonna sit here and spend an hour trying to remember. Walking spirit and a missing hunter. Wants to become a real hotspot lately. Okay, we've got the one about the missing hunter. There's a few other things. Tell me about the... Okay, we handled the Bugman. I'm not going to worry about that. The rest is... Some say there's a gigantic rat the size of a Corvega that rules over all the rats in the Trapper Town west of downtown. They say that it lives in an old mine underneath Trapper Town, and that all the other rats bring it shiny objects that they find. Shiny baubles. Okay, I need to write this stuff down. These are the types of quests that I want to keep track of. So we've got, let's see here. What town we're in? We're in Helmuth or what? Helmuth. Callum or whatever. Oh. More local news. Yeah, Klamath. That's what it is. Not Calmuth, it's Klamath. But anyway, we've got, so we need to find, it's the missing trapper, or the missing guy. We'll just say missing guy, Gecko Cave. We gotta find him. We need to handle the giant rats. I'm gonna put down shiny bauble question mark because that might be a hint that we need a bauble of some sort to lure him out. Yeah, let's find out about this walking spirit. West of town, there's a canyon. A few months back, there was a bright light coming from there, and then critters started disappearing. Tracks lead into the canyon, but none lead out. Spooky, huh? Some have heard a weird whining sound echoing off the canyon walls there too. Okay, do walking spirit west of town. Okay. Okay, any more local news here? Yeah, we know about the hunter. Don't want to know anything else. Thanks for your help. Bye. Okay, good. So we got some information there. That's handy. So here we can go to the other part of town. Wait, is this a way into this building? This is. Who are you? Did you come here to trade hides for firewater? I did not. That's an oddly specific thing to ask someone who just walks up to you, but okay. To be fair, it's weird for me to just have randomly walked up to you with no purpose. So, you know, I guess we're both being a bunch of weirdos. What's your deal? Okay, it hides for firewater. A same person asking me the different question. Okay, great. I did not intend to move over here yet. I think there's still some other buildings to check out around here. Well, maybe not. I guess there's just this building here, but this looks like it might not have much going on in it. Nope. Okay, very nice looking bed. Great, I found it. Alright, let's go to this one. Oh wait, hold on. Would have actually been willing to give him some food, whoever that was. I want to play... Oh, it's just the child again. Okay, yeah, the child that I can't interact with. So it's kind of weird that they made the child, like, so disruptive to whatever it is I'm trying to do at any given time. Okay, so this is just, like, an area outside of town with, like, geckos, looks like. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Make sure we've got our spear ready to go. I guess I do kind of want to go figure out what's going on with that shack, though. So let's go do it. Try and, like, get there without. Alright, I guess we're fighting. Let's do it. Turn. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're starting strong by missing everything. I love it. At least the gecko also missed. There we go. There we go. There's a couple of hits. There we go. That's the type of, like, efficacy we're looking for out of our fights. Alright, we are definitely gonna have to fight those guys. Yep, okay, there he comes. Oh, Lord, he coming. Not gonna go well. This is really not gonna go well. Oh. Well, okay. Bypassed his armor. Okay, I guess I can't do anything. Wait, can we end combat? Hostile creatures nearby is... Oh, Oh, he's, like, playing dead? Oh, I thought he was dead. I realized I just knocked him over. Shoot. Uh-oh. Okay, well. I guess that's on me. I guess we'll just keep running. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Keep on running away. Come on. Come on. Oh. There we go. Alright, I guess then we can just go to our Pip Boy. And we'll just... I'm just gonna keep waiting. Like, there's no reason to do anything other than just keep waiting, you know, throughout the days. And just let time pass until we're, like, healed up. Or whatever. Like, there's really no reason not to. Right? I am definitely going to Sir Robin my way through this entire game. I am not afraid to do that. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to keep waiting. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, there's just nothing else to do. I really wish I could, like, move this so I could see what my health was as I keep waiting. But yeah, I'll just keep waiting. Let our health go up a little bit here. I'm going to just wait another one. I know I'm going to need to. Oh, yeah, there we go. So there's our hit points. We can just see our hit points going up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well. Handled. So, did they respawn? Oh, looks like that guy's still there. It looks like maybe they don't respawn. That would actually be really helpful if that were the case. I guess I gotta wait till the end. Gotta watch my hit points and be ready to run away if need be. right now. Oh my god, would you just hit him? Like, I understand, like, I'm untrained at some of these things, but it's just... Oh my golly, is it ever inconvenient when it just decides to go ahead and take the tact of like, oh, this big thing that's the same size of you? Yeah, no, you can't hit it with your spear. Like, oh my god. Alright, and now we wait. So I guess the thing that I need to check, I need to be looking a bit more closely, is I just need to check... Oh wait, rest until healed. They have an option. They know... See, they knew. They knew that you could do that. So now I need to check and see, is it resetting those guys until they're... Like, does it reset those guys? Or when I go back, can I just, like, be slowly making progress towards killing all of them? So they're still there. The little gecko. The golden gecko. He looks unhurt. Okay, yeah, so they're also, like, regenerating their health by the looks of it. Okay, is it actually dead? The important question here, because we found out that just because they fall on the ground does not mean they're actually dead. Severely wounded. Okay, see, now we're actually making some progress here. Please hit it and kill it. Oh, okay, we're gonna die now, aren't we? Alright, well. Really hoping we were gonna go ahead and get the kill out of that. Yeah, wait until healed. Alright, and now we just wait. Like, I recognize that this means that I'm underleveled for this. But right now, everywhere that there is for me to go seems to be dealing with giant creatures. I mean, I guess we could go towards the rats of unusual size. Right? And we can go ahead and see what's going on. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just be going and handling that stuff. I don't know where. Okay. Yeah, let's go walking up here. Go check here maybe then? Wait, this game definitely does not do a very good job of telling you where you're supposed to go all the time. No squats left here. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Only one kind of good tribal, and that's a... Wow, okay. Offer prayer to the great rot spirit. You're... Okay. Okay, great. I love that the words don't go away. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm looking at it here. Okay, let's see. Okay, child's gonna follow me. I want a Brahmin ride. Well, maybe you should just like go to sleep right now instead, small child. Leave me alone, child. Oh my god, the children. Like the children clearly don't have a purpose in this game. Other than just like wandering around. Watch out for the Duntons. Okay, everyone hates the Duntons, I guess. What's your deal? Ooh. Hello there, friend. Better of two options, right? Seriously. Seriously. Okay, hello there, friend. Nice of you to visit all of us here. My name's Slim Pickett. I talk for Trapper Town. My name's Chitsa. Why do you call this Trapper Town? Where I could find something called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. Hey, Mr. Pickett, I'm just looking around for now though. Okay, yeah, let's... This part of town is where all of us trappers live when we're not out trapping geckos. Only problem about the free digs are the rats on the north side. Oh my god, just this thing. But we have most of the entrances to that part of the mall barricaded. Pretty good. Okay. Trapping geckos. Yeah, that's been trapping, huh? More. Why? You look like you could handle yourself. Geckos come in two types, regular or golden. Regular ones are easy to trap and hunt. The golden ones are worth more money. Okay, yeah, that's all. Tell me more about rats. They taste pretty good if you spit roast them with just a pitch of herbs. Most of the time, they can be a real nuisance, and they're getting worse. They've barricaded the north. We barricaded the north side of town, but they're sneaking through anyway. There's one door to the north side right here, but I have it locked. Oh, Mom just used pan fry them with a little butter. Tell me more about the rat attacks. People been disappearing. Just them as they're slow and sickly for us. For now, of course, they don't stop and cook their food like us. They just gnaw it into a few bloody clumps of hair and rags. Well, at least that's all we find in the morning. I've even heard talk that there's some kind of giant rat god that tells them what to do. Yeah, maybe someone should do something about it. You want the key to the north side of Trapper Town? What do you want that for? To go deal with the rats. That was pretty clear. I want to explore every place I can. Besides, maybe there's a geck forgotten in the back shelf in there. Yeah, there we go. Well, okay, here's the key. Just don't go stirring up too much trouble back there. And make sure you close the door behind you. Thanks for the key, Slim. Before I go, I have some questions. Thanks, Slim. I'll make sure the door's closed behind me. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, that's all we need there. Great, so that gives us something to do. I'm going to wait until daytime because I can't see a ding-dong thing that's going on here. So we're going to wait until morning. And go ahead and just, So I'm glad I stumbled across, not get there. Okay, so a whole bunch of closed doors and stuff. Look, guns! Great. Can we please walk out of this place? No, walk out of this place. There we go. Game. Oh, I see, because there's like barrels. Barrels. So, okay, is this the door then? Child, leave me alone. Laisse moi tranquille, child. Leave me be. Leave me be. No, you cannot come with me. God. So do you suppose if I just like hit a child, the rest of them will leave me alone? Who are you? I'll put a bone through their noses. Oh my god. Okay, so Slim, where does this key go? Like, dude. Okay, maybe I go through here. And then go through here. Door appears to be locked. Okay, do I have like the key in my inventory? Oh my god. So clumpy. Clumpy? Clunky. Clunky. Use the... Okay, yeah, I unlocked the door. Great. There we go. Alright, now we're walking around. We have entered rat territory, I presume. Alright, here we go. Seem to be in rat territory. And so this is where we'll start searching for our rat god, I guess. Trying to figure out exactly how this thing is mapped out and see if we can get any clues about where the rat god is. Oh, the same child. Yeah, it's one child. He's moving so fast, he's like split into multiple children by appearance. Honestly, it'd be a lot more interesting and fun that way than if I just had to keep dealing with this with a million irritating children. Wow, these guys are having trouble with these rats? That's pretty straightforward, man. Whatever. Guess I shouldn't judge. Yeah, can we open this? Okay, what's in here? Tables and stuff. Okay, so literally just a room there to strangely be... Okay. Nothing to loot, nothing to gain. Weird. like they've actually kind of set this up to be a pretty linear labyrinth. Which I guess is fine. It makes it that much easier to deal with. So I guess I won't complain about it. No, don't. Keep missing the rat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I missing this rat? Thank you. Holy crap. Maybe this one's the rat god. Oh my god! Get up! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh no, we're good. Okay. Oh. Holy crap, look at these things. Alright, well, let's get out of here. No, leave. What are you... Oh my god, did I just die? No, I just got knocked over. Okay. Oh boy, this game really is just laying it on thick as far as my combat prowess goes, isn't it? Right, this is tedious. This is extremely tedious. This is ridiculous. Okay, I take it back. This isn't tedious. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely absurd. Wait, can I close and lock this door? Okay, so with the door closed, we end combat now. There we go. All right, well, I guess I'm going to wait until there's nothing to do. There's nothing for me to do except just keep waiting to get healed. But like, I'm in the first town of this game. This is supposed to be the easiest part of it. This is so tedious, man. Holy cow. I mean, I'm willing to go through the rigmarole here, but my lord. What a strange approach to designing your game, right? Oh well. I open the door back up. Okay, he wanted us to close the door behind us, I guess. I don't know if it like would actually make a difference, but I'll do it. So now the question is, are those the same ones? Like, do the ones that I've killed respawn? Golly, these things just do a lot of damage. Oh my god. Stop missing everything. The dumb rat, and you've got a whole spear. Oh, because I'm out of AP points. Got it. Stop missing. Game, come on, man. Why you gotta do me like this, game? Alright. Please hit it. Kill it. Thank you. Can I end combat? Thank you. So many exasperated questions being asked as I'm playing this game. Can I just deal with this? Can we please just do like again and again and again? Just like this game is just pure exasperation. Strongly worded email to the developers. Dear ass faces, where do you get off? Alright, let's go see. Why are you walking to this door? Oh my god. I think it would be really funny if I did email, like send a really angry letter to like the developers of this game, considering that this game was made in the 90s. It's like 20 years old, and they'd be like, what are you talking about, man? Why are you complaining about this? We haven't done anything with this game in years. What are you talking about? Is there a way to get in? Feels like it's got to be. Oh wait, hold on. There's a door. That is a door. Man, the view. A lot of this is really difficult to deal with in some situations here. All right. This. Nothing, apparently. Got shelves that we can do nothing with. Why does this room exist? If there's nothing to interact with, why does it exist? Why is anything happening the way it's happening in this game? I don't understand what's happening in this mission. What a strange... Again, just like, what a strange set of design choices they've made for parts of this game. Like, there's so much of it all that's just really odd. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to end up back there. Okay, yeah, so let's go in here. Go up here. That just takes us up around back there, which seems to be kind of a dead end. Nothing going on there. So we can go back in here. Actually, you know what? I want to go handle this guns shop first. I want to see if we can find anything useful here. This seems like it's going to be a good place to find some useful things. Shelf that, like, clearly has a bunch of stuff on it. There we go. Oh, great. So, yeah, there's nothing actually here. Cool. Okay, we got some lockers. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good, please. We got boots. I don't know what they do. Rubber boots. I don't know what they do. I might be able to sell them. Got rubber boots. Oh, we got some bullets. There we go. Finally, something of value. Can I get a gun to go with that? Fine. Okay. What about around here? Is there seriously nothing else value here? They got my hopes up with a gun shop that's just empty. There's nothing here. Oh boy. They got me good, man. Here I was thinking like, oh sweet, I'm finally gonna find some awesome supplies. No such luck. Table. Nothing here. Nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. Up here. There, I see junk. Okay. I have old cardboard boxes. You cannot believe that they have survived for this long. Oh, I was kind of hoping that I could get the jump on the rat by running up next to it, but okay. Guess not. You do anything with the boxes? Nope, nothing with those boxes. Can't walk over there. Like an old coffee table low to the ground for those really short mutants. Oh boy. Hold up. Looks like we got ourselves a bot that's trying to find a way to circumvent our link ban by putting the space in there, but I'm savvy to that. Right, anyway, back to getting absolutely handled by rats. There we go. Boots aren't enough for me. Look, don't get me wrong, I like some boots. In fact, actually, do these... Oh. An old pair of sturdy rubber work boots. They look durable enough to keep out sludge, at least for a while. It weighs 2 pounds. Okay, yeah, like, I can't even wear them. Like, that's just stuff that I'm hoping that I can kind of sell when I go... Next time I'm at a shop of some sort or doing some trading here. Oh, geez, there's a lot of rats here. Oh, would you please just stab it? Thank you. It's exhausting just missing these rats again and again and again. Okay. How am I doing on health? I'm going to have to... I'm going to actually get out of here. I'm going to come over here and see if it'll let me wait here. Not available. I'm not in combat. No one attacking me. There we go. Let me rest until healed. There we go. Yeah, sweet. Not leave. Let's just stay right here and let myself rest. time is it? I'm gonna wait until morning. Just to be safe, make sure we've got as much time as possible. Oh, need you to hit it and kill it. Thank you. Ow. Oh. Oh. That one. Oh, missed that one. Honestly, I think I kind of want to just like wait for that rat to get to me. All right, see now we're actually acting like we know how to kill a rat or two here. Anything in these crates? Nothing in the crates. Ah, leveled up. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for here. That's the type of thing I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. We get a perk. Awareness, you are given detailed information about any critter you examine. You see their exact hit points and information about weapon they're equipped with. Not a bad one, but I don't feel like that's necessary. Attention to the smaller details when reading. 50% more skill points when reading books. That could be really helpful. Here and now, with the perk, you immediately gain 1 experience level. Oh, great. Okay. So we can do that one just to get more points to pump into our skills. You command attention by just walking into a room. The initial reaction of another person is improved by 10% for each level of this perk. I've learned to pack your equipment better. Accessing your inventory only costs 2 action points in combat instead of 4. Smooth talker. You have learned to increase your dialogue options without understanding what you're talking about. Each level of this perk will increase your intelligence by 1 up to 10 for purposes of dialogue only. Maybe swift learner. See, I feel like this is the best one that I want to do. This is always the one to get early on. Use swift learner with this perk. As each level gives you an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points. This is best taken early. Yes, we're just gonna do that. We immediately want to do that one. So I almost feel like doing the melee weapons just because of how much difficulty I'm having even with a spear right now. I feel like this is gonna be a great one to dump a few more points into here. That one maybe up to 65. Small guns. Pretty soon that one's going to be relevant, and we're going to want to keep that one. Throwing I don't really care about. Big guns or energy weapons might be useful later, but I don't want to do that right now. And first aid I'm actually not going to worry about because we've kind of maximized everything just by the trick of just waiting until I'm healed. So let's go ahead and just dump the rest of these into barter just so we can get a little bit more cash from stuff. And let's call that good there. Yeah. That. What's this? Is that something worth looking at? Just trash, okay. Alrighty. Stabo. There we go. Look at that. Yep. There we go. Okay, yeah, and then here's where we need to go. Climb down the ladder. Let's go into the sewers. Let's deal with the rat god. Do like, so, okay, the rat god of rats, immediately makes me think of that, I guess it's not super recent anymore, but the Eminem one, I think of it as recent, but like that album, Marshall Mathers LP2, I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. That came out when I was in college, so that was like almost 10 years ago now, when Rap God dropped. But he's saying Rat God immediately makes me think of that one. I'm beginning to feel like a rat god. Rat god. I don't know, maybe I'm the only person who thinks that's funny. I think it's funny. I think it sounds silly. Oh, okay, we got a rat. Good to know that we're still going to miss. Even when we have an 81% chance of hitting things. Glad this game is going to make sure that the percentages are still... It's still possible to get the 0 that you need to be bad at this game. Yep, that's reassuring. Oh my god. Oh my god, hit it! Okay, can we just wait until healed? Cannot rest at this location. Okay, done. Great. I love it. It looks like an old printing press or manufacturing doohickey. Of the drastic difference in knowledge that both of those terms require. Like, either this is a very specific printing press, or it's a doohickey, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I either know exactly what it is, or I have no idea what it is. There is no in between. I really wish that this was like... I thought there were rats right there. Yeah, okay. I really wish that, like, you could just stay on the attack thing, and if it's too far away, you'll automatically move as close to it as you can with your available action points. And then if you, like, run out before you get there, just, like, you stop. And it, like, and like, you could, like, it'll end your turn that way, like, it knows that's what you're trying to accomplish. That would have been so convenient if they'd done it that way. Please hit it. Thank you. Exhausting watching my character just, like, miss again and again and again. Okay, so we got, like, a dead end up there. That actually might be kind of beneficial to visit first. Boy, this is kind of a complex little labyrinth we got going on here. Oh, looks like there's another ladder to go down, too. Oh, boy. Ooh, boy. Let's see here. Okay, I need to run to the bathroom, and I need to run to the bathroom, and I need to refill my beverage, and I'll be back, and we will continue exploring the rat tunnels. So I appreciate your patience. I'll be back very shortly. Oh, boy. I 100% have Rap God stuck in my head now. Now that I brought it up. Hey, Combo, how's it going? Oh boy. Maybe oh man, that would be awesome. I feel, well, see, like, here's the song, here's the problem. I can't play the songs, because I'm gonna get copyright struck. So I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to accept being, mediocre at it. But let's save it, Rat God. I've been so bad about, like, the manual saves frequently. Let's see here. Okay, let's give him a stabbo. And another stabbo, there we go. Hey, glad you made it at all. It's no problem. No problemo. Alright, ooh. Bones, nothing to do. Very large pile of bleached bones. You cannot determine a species of the dead critters. Oh, good. Should be checking and making sure. Yeah, no, there's nothing to loot from these friends. Uh-oh. Dang it. Alright, yeah, see, so here's, I guess, where our first aid comes into play and where the limitations of it can be a relevant thing. Like, first aid myself a couple times. I like that doing first aid on myself uses the same motion as unlocking a door. I think that's excellent. Didn't do anything. Wonderful. I'm just gonna keep trying it as many times as it'll let me. Really nice if, like, we could actually have there we go, there we go. Now we got some. Let's see, can we do it? Yeah, we can keep going. The strain might kill you. Alright, I guess that means I'm done. Yeah, that's... You've taxed your ability to do that with that skill. Wait a while. And I can't wait in this area, so I guess that's... Because it's all she wrote. Yeah, this is definitely... The map design is definitely the old school, like, you know, Diablo approach to gaming that was so prevalent for a while. The game definitely... it comes by it honestly, that's for sure. This is of that era. That mouse gonna come over here? There we go. I'm unlocking my hidden potential. Exactly. Exactly. It all makes perfect sense now. It makes perfect sense, and now I refuse to accept any other motion for for anything at all. Let's see. Okay, so we're out of combat. Okay, so that's going to be our way to go down. Clearly we'll want to do that, but I feel like we also clearly want to explore the rest of it, make sure we don't miss anything valuable. I'm sure you'll learn all kinds of things once you start, like, you know, once you get involved in studying all of it. Let's see. Kind of one of the fun things, though, about, like, playing video games. You kind of... Playing video games, as long as you do it attentively, really kind of is studying these things. I mean, that's where I get a lot of my ideas from, for, like, my D&D stuff, is playing other games and seeing how levels are designed and what works and what doesn't. Search the bones. Ooh, we find anything? Ooh, we found a crowbar. Yeah, we'll take that. And let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay, so the crowbar... 5 pounds. Okay, so hold on. Let's unequip that. Crowbar does 3 to 11. Spear does 3 to 11 and range 2. So I guess I want to keep the spear out just because that gives me better range. Because then we can, like... We can just, like, attack things from a little further out, which is valuable. Alright. Whoop! Coming after me. Attacking Ratto, he gets the stabbo. Oh, there's another one right there. Shoot, there it is right there. Let it get a hit on me. I'm thinking I may have to leave and rest pretty soon here. I can't like just wait around and rest in this area. Ow, what? Okay. Alright, we got him killed. That's good. But yeah, if it's not gonna let me rest here, I might leave and then come back. I can't do anything with those barrels. Barrel has a nuclear trefoil symbol pointed at the side, printed on the side, and like, pointed on the side. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, good. So there's actually something valuable in that. There's actually something really valuable in that. Yeah, you see, they wrote the word pointed when they meant to put the word printed. And that's really valuable to know because that means we are not free of typos, and we have to think very carefully when we choose dialogue options now, if we don't want a repeat of how the last game ended. So it's good to know. It's good to know. It's not the kind of information that I wish I... Like, it's the kind of information I wish I didn't need to know. But it is helpful to now know that. Okay, so it looks like we've cleared out the rats in this area. Oh, wait, there's a couple rats up there. Got an area to go explore. Can we... Yeah, it's not going to let me rest here, is it? Not rest at this location. That's dumb. I feel like you should be able to rest at any location. Like, I don't think there is a location that you couldn't just, like, sit down and rest. I know I'm getting low on health, but I'm going to take the chance here. And because we've been doing pretty good at dealing with these rats, and I wanted to just finish off this area. Okay. Alright, I guess then let's go back up and see if we can't give ourselves a bit of a rest. Ooh, wait, what's in here? What do we got? What do we got? Anything good? Nope. Hooray. What is a desk? Okay, yeah, I want to see what's in the desk. Why is there a desk in this underground area? Okay, great. So we have multiple instances of having found bullets, and yet we have found no gun. So that's not exceptionally helpful, but hey. Alright, let's climb up here. Now let's go ahead and rest. Rest until healed. Take as long as we need to. So expedited, this process. Alright. Great. Oh, and it's basically morning, too. Alright, let's see here. So now, this will actually be a really good test to see if anything respawns when we leave an area. Okay, they apparently do not, so that's really good to know. Because the only other time we've been kind of testing that was with those geckos that we were underleveled for. But there were just so many of them, and I was killing so few of them. It was, and with like the open roam map, it was hard to know if they were respawning or not. So good, we got kind of a proof of concept here. Oh boy, this is a complicated area, isn't it? Right. Go around. See, this is where this is the type of situation where I'm wondering if like turning on the fog of war would actually be handy, because I feel like that might actually make it easier to tell if an area is an area that I've already explored or not. Because these type of labyrinth situations just get really confusing. And I might just turn it on just to see what happens with it. Okay, great, nothing. We have another ladder to go up. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's save our game. Fog of rat. Preferences. Might need to... Okay, I think we need to leave the game. So let's exit game. I sure want to quit. Yeah, we just saved. That's fine. Is it gonna quit the game? Okay, options, game preferences, or no, options, screen settings maybe. Enable fog of war visibility. I want to do that, and now let's load our game. Let's see if that does anything for us. Yeah, there we go. Kind of, it seems like it did a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's actually what I want. Because now we're gonna have an easier time telling whether we've been to places or not. And I'm okay with it being a little harder to know exactly where the map goes. Yeah, I prefer this. I much prefer this. I know that's weird, and most people probably wouldn't prefer that. But the maps have just been getting very confusing and difficult to deal with. So this is much better. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a big thing. That's a big thing, and I don't like it. You know what? I'm actually going to build a bit. Okay, I was hoping that I could build enough space that the thing wouldn't be able to hit me. That's okay. Stabbo. Stabbo. What? The mole rat. Okay. That guy. Good. Okay, anything in these boxes? Nope. Can we do anything with that rat? Can we loot anything? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the Fog of War, it's actually really helpful as a navigational tool. Like I say, I know that a lot of people would probably think that's weird that I would prefer it, but this is much better. Wow, we kind of fooled that guy. We're doing on health. We're doing okay. Oh, well, we were doing okay. Now, not so much. And it's not going to let me wait, is it? Not rest at this location. Dang it. Oh, boy. All right, well. Let's do the tedious thing. Let's go back to where we can rest. There's just no reason not to. There really isn't a reason to not let myself just go back and rest when and where I need to, you know? Like, it's... The only reason not to is that it's a tedious process to run back and forth from all these places. But other than that, there's no downside to doing it. It doesn't take up resources. All it takes up is a little bit of time. So it's a pain. But it just kind of adds to, you know, what I was talking about, where it's like, if that's how you've designed things, then, like, have you actually bothered... Like, is it actually a good mechanic, or is it just an irritant, you know? And that's the problem with setting up the game this way. Is, like, if all it's doing is, like, slowing you down, then it's not actually a good or interesting mechanic. And it just kind of wastes everyone's time. Let's wait until morning here, so it's light out. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no... it doesn't seem to be giving me... Like, we don't have our limited number of days like we did before. So it really doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want. And take as long as I want doing it. So... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's a weird... It was a weird... It's a weird approach. Wait, where's my... There's my ladder. Let me... Right there, yeah, well. Strange approach to things. I don't know. It is what it is. And like, the thing of it is, too, is it's like... It's a really strange approach. I don't know why they would have done it that way. But the flip side of it is it's not like it's damaging anything. I'm going to finish exploring this area first. Before going back to that other area. We might as well just clean all these floors out one at a time as I'm encountering them. But yeah, so it's like it kind of turns into a neither here nor there type of situation. So it doesn't matter a whole lot. So, like, I'm not going to really count it against the game, per se, in terms of just whether or not I find it enjoyable or fun to play. But it really is a strange choice. Strange choice that just doesn't make much sense to me. Boy, we kind of tooled that guy, didn't we? Yeah, putting those extra points in our melee weapons was a good decision. It was a really good decision. We're having a much easier time killing everything. Can we search those bones? Nope. Oh, good. Oh, good. Keep missing. Awesome. Bold hind leg rat king kill. Okay, that's our rat king, I guess. Oh my gosh, this thing is doing some hefty damage here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, did I die? Was that it? Oh no. Wow, okay, good to know. That guy's gonna be a little beastly. Alright, good to know. That guy is a monster. Okay, so we're back here. We know our Rat King is down there. that was really kind of sudden, that ending there. Alright, so it's gonna be really a good idea to probably, like, every time we leave combat, just try and get into the habit of every time we get out of combat, just do a quick save. Oh, wow, okay, that's already him again. Alright, screw it, let's try it. Good to know that we can just kind of go back to it that fast. I don't like how hard of a time I'm having hitting this guy. Like, my percentages are definitely higher than the, like, 50% that I'm hitting him. Boy. Not gonna go well. Yeah, and then, like, I'm dead. Yeah, there we go. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, I know, I died. So, is that the Rat King, though? Because he's talking about kill Rat King's kids or something like that. So, it's like, is there a different... Like, is there, like, a whole underground critter, like, war happening? And that's kind of what I'm curious about now. Like, is there a bunch of, like, rat versus mole rat politics going on here? Okay, I'm actually gonna go back over here and get some of these smaller kills. To try and get a few extra experience points and stuff. Because I'm wondering if I can get myself another level up before going to that, so I can have some more HP and improve my unarmed abilities before having to deal with that guy. Why? Oh, because I'm out of stuff for it. Go, and then guys, so we can get him a good old kill. Yeah, if I can get like one more level, that might be enough to tip the scales just a little bit better. Oh, actually, you know what? How far along am I? At 6,000. Oh, geez, I'm like 2,000 experience points away. I guess maybe that's not going to be as reliable of an option as I thought it would be. That is a bit of space between where I am and where I need to be for a level up. So we'll not rely on that. Instead, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out as many of these guys as I can. And then go up and rest and save, like right before assaulting our guy there. I know he's going to be over in there. Yeah, you can see all of his remains and stuff, so that's where he's going to be. And it looks like I've actually kind of gotten everyone that I'm going before having to face him. So let's go rest. Clunky movement in this game. Climb up the ladder, Psycho. Makes you like actually click on the ladder. You can't just click near the ladder. You have to click on it. It's kind of goofy, but I haven't seen the trailer. I saw that a trailer was released, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm curious about it. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I know they dropped one, but I haven't had proper time to actually give it a look-see. I'll just do it until healed. Healing up. Great. Yeah, I don't know that it is actually gonna matter. We'll wait until whenever. No way to the left. I'm gonna get down to the floor below right before we go charge it. Charge after the guy there, and then yeah. So I'm gonna save now. We'll just keep we'll keep our fog of rat going. Yes, yeah. Keep it fog of rat. That's fine. Okay, let's go see if we can't. So what I kind of want to do is okay. Oops, wait. We have a thing. Yep. Crying out loud. Oh, stab it. Don't give me this. Oh, there he is. Is he chasing us? Oh god, he's chasing us. Okay. Big fight. Kill for king and cave. Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. And actually, I'm going to just be ready to run away if we need to. We'll give that a shot. This guy does some damage, man. Oh, it's hefty. Where are we at? Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, I got to get out of here. Let me climb up. Yep, well, okay. Let's see. Is Justice Smith in it? Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't know who was in it. That'll be... I like his work. I liked him in Detective Pikachu. So, I feel like he's been in a few things. I feel like I've seen him kind of popping up in a few different places lately. Kind of one of them budding, like, present stars situations here. Yeah, let's wait until healed again. Go down and check and see. I think he's gonna have regenerated his health when we go back down there. That little that big king rat guy. I think he's probably gonna have his health back. It regenerates. Jurassic World. I haven't really watched the Jurassic Worlds. I watched like the first of the reboots, but then they kept making more and more, and it was like one reboot was plenty for that one. Because even the 3 sequels were pushing it. It's turned into one of those situations where it's swiftly turning into a Fast and Furious situation. Oh yeah, see, there we are. Wounded. Oh am I though. What's he doing? He looks wounded. Large albino mole rat with an enlarged brain case. Browsing out the mouth. Yes, he's just like wounded. I bet you I'm not gonna survive. I bet you I'm about to die. Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I think he regenerates all his health every time. Frustrating. Okay, well then I guess maybe I'll change my tune and let's just like go back up this ladder and see where this one takes us, because we're clearly not going to be able to handle that guy with what we have. So let's go ahead and see what we can, if we can find resources and or get enough experience points to level up here then instead. Let's see here. Rodriguez in the D&D movie. See, there we go. It's all come full circle then. That guy is taking. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get another level up just killing these rats. They're only 11, like 11 hit points or experience points apiece. It's not really all that significant. Okay, I do see we got a big old mole rat dude here. See, the regular mole rats really aren't that much of a problem to deal with. They're very slow to attack. And we can do a significant amount of damage to them. Yeah, see, that one's dead now. Can we loot anything off of these guys, actually? Nope, apparently not. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Might have stepped in a pile a little bigger than I'm prepared to handle. Oh, no, there we go. We're good. Okay. Although, you know what I do think I want to do? End the combat. There's no one here. Crying out loud. Let's see if we can just, like, save a little bit of time and not have to immediately go back by first aiding myself here. And actually, you know what? First aid is good because that will give me experience points. So if we can have some even... Okay, it would be nice if I could get a little more than one hit point back each time. Managed to do nothing. Failed to do any healing. Keep trying. Failed to do it. Wonderful. I love when we fail to do any healing. 2 hit points and 26 experience points for it. Alright, we can't do that anymore. Exhausted our ability. Ooh, see, here we go. But there's a locker here. Please be something valuable in here. Ooh, stim packs. Ooh, that actually might be... That might be a significant benefit to have. That might make the difference. Like, I can equip those and be able to do a little bit of healing in the middle of the battle. Like, I'll still want to heal up before I go fight the king mole rat there. But that actually could make a significant difference. There, I know we got that guy. Okay, we might be in a situation where I have to kill this guy. And then get out of here. Yeah, still gonna be probably I don't know. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. What? No, shoot. Save game. Yeah, done. Because we still have time. We can run away if we need. Don't give me that. Okay, in turn. Oh, what's up, kitty? You want to come up? Here. Come say hi to everyone. Come here. Hila. Don't just sit there and stare at me. You always make it so awkward. Always make it so awkward because you come over demanding attention and then I offer it and then you're like, well, maybe not. Here. What you doing? Come here. Here we go. There she is. Say hi to everyone. Oh, they can't say hi to you from that angle. You want to come snuggle on my lap? Is that what you want? Come here. Come here. Here. Yeah, there's a good girl. Oh, don't give me that. Come here. There you go. There we go. See? Say hi to everyone. There she is. There's the good kitty. I know. Like, I want attention. I have been sleeping on the couch all day, and now I want attention. Just had a very exhausting day of sleeping all day. You know how tiring that can get. We all know. We all know. No, see, everyone loves you. You're much more popular than me. You showing up on camera just boosts my popularity. Ooh. Ooh, what's this door here? Or it looks like it's gonna have some valuable stuff. Oh, oh, it's out of range when I'm like clearly visually capable of having a spear reach the thing. There we go. Alright, what's here? Anything valuable, please? Pretty please? Ooh, I'll take some dynamite. I don't know that we need another crowbar, but we can sell it. Let's see here. The door is locked. Can we lockpick it? Failed to pick the lock on this door. Okay, I've seen this type of thing start happening before. We're going to save again. In case I either break it or the door blows up. I've had that happen before where it was like trapped and I didn't realize. But I'm going to keep trying to lockpick it. Failed to pick the lock on this door. I mean, I'm going to keep trying. Because if it's just a matter of like dice roll until it opens for me. Okay, I don't know if fail to pick the lock is because I'm just like getting bad dice rolls or because it's impossible to open that without a key. Like I would think it would say it's impossible. Usually these games that like if it's actually required that you have a certain item, like they usually actually do a pretty good job of making that clear. But since they're not doing that. Oh, ow! Okay, well, it's a good thing we just saved. Load the game. Done. Yeah, see, and like the other thing too about like these combats too, this might come into play. Like this might have a big thing to do with them putting like the different combat difficulties. So if like these combats are gonna keep being like obstructively difficult, I may go ahead and make it easier just for the sake of making significant progress through this game as we're playing. Because, like, you know, I don't mind a game that takes a minute necessarily, but if it's taking a minute because the same boss, like, we just kind of have to keep going through the same boss and hope for lucky dice rolls on the combat, you know, if that's what it's coming to, then a lot of times I will just choose to make things easier. Right. Okay, so there's nothing of value here, which then begs the question, why even have it? Am I looking at? Out of the ordinary for cave wall. Like, what is this? Remains of a repair bot, huh? Okay, well. I know, Kitty. Oh my goodness, you are so sweet. You are so very sweet. I know, she's purring quite heavily right now. She is very, very happy. Yeah. This is actually a really good game for having a cat on your lap, though, because it's all just mouse point and click. Like, I don't need to use the keyboard at all. There are some some like quick hotkey type things that you can do. So it appears to be locked. So there's one thing I do want to check. I'm going to... Alright, where is it? Right here. I'm going to try this key. I'm just going to see if this is like a universal key. Because we had that before. So I don't think it's going to be usable on this door, but we'll try it. That does nothing. Yeah, it's the wrong key. Well, let me just try again just to see. Failed to pick the lock on the street. Yeah, I get the sense that that door is not meant to be lockpicked. Seems like that's what their goal is. But I don't know where the key for this is going to come into play, and I bet you there's something real nice in there. I see there's a ladder. I don't know where that'll take us. But, okay, well, I think we've exhausted our abilities to do... Ooh, wait, here, hold on. Let's just check and see and make sure there's nothing to find in here. Oh, nothing. All right. Yeah, let's go back. Go back down. we'll get out of here and go to a place that we can rest up. And now that we've got the stim packs, those might be the difference. Those might make a difference in fighting the Mole King. Like if we can just have those ready and we can like stim ourselves mid-battle, that might be what we need to tip the scales and be able to actually take care of this. Kitty, I'd appreciate if you don't almost hit me in the mic with your... Thank you, sweetie. I will say I am very pleased with her behavior today, with Leela's behavior today, because if anyone who's been joining for some of the past couple days of streams, she has this week had a habit of, as soon as it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock around here, jumping up and starting to beg for food far earlier than she ever gets food. And now we are at, what time is it right now? 2:45, and she is being a very sweet kitty that is not begging for food. So I am very pleased with her behavior today. So hopefully she will continue this and continue to not be a butthead about it all. I mean, you know, there's never any promises. She is a cat after all. There's only so much that she's capable of doing in terms of avoiding being a brat. But we can hope and we can be proud of what little time of good behavior we can get from her. And that's, you know, that's a pretty neat thing that we at least have some things to be happy with. Don't give me this, you cannot get there. Of course we can get there. Movement in this game is kind of a pain in the butt. Oh wait, oh, I did get there. Okay, so it said you cannot get there even though I did get there. Great, cool, fun stuff. All right, I'm going to save again. Fog of Rat, yes. Done. Okay, let's see. I need to equip our stim packs and have those ready to go. Let's see if we can handle this. Yeah, I know, right? As soon as I say food, probably she isn't like immediately begging already. All right. Ooh. Okay, there he is. There he is. Okay. All right. We're in it now. Oh shoot! Him dodging is not a good start. All right. Good. A miss. That's the kind of good luck that we need here. He's wounded. The other thing we can do, oh, let's see, let's do that. Now let's use this on myself here. Perfect. And pull this back out. Now we'll finish our turn here. The other thing that we can do, if this still doesn't work, you see, we might still be in trouble. Severely wounded, though. If we get some lucky dice rolls on, like, attacks and damage here. Severely wounded. Oh, shoot. Ah, wasn't enough. Okay, much closer. I'm going to try one more time. Just because there's a certain degree, and so this is the other problem with, like, these turn-based luck roll type things. Like, obviously, it's kind of modeled after the D&D turn-based combat model, which is fine. But one of the problems with them, too, is, like, you really are dependent on just, like, getting some lucky rolls. I don't understand what these things are for. These red scorpion pincers are hollowed out and have a strap with a broken buckle at the end. Weighs 10 pounds. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Strap with a broken buckle at the end. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I remember there was that guy. Figure out. Let's give him a stabbo. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, like end combat. This is what I want. I want to make sure that when we enter that combat, we're with as fresh of a set of moves as we be. There he is. He's coming for us here. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can't get some better, more lucky dice rolls here on our attacks. On ours and his. Like, we want some good luck where, like, there we go. See, like, getting the dodges. And him not doing a ton of damage is what we want. Like, those were some kind of lower... Yeah, good. Those were lower damage rolls. That's the type of stuff that we need. That, and then let's go ahead and use our stim. There we go. Yeah, no, I just wanted to... Okay, end our turn. Oh. Ah, shoot. Yeah, see, that's the kind of bad luck that we don't want. Barely wounded. Almost dead. Come on, finish him. Shoot, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I think one of the things that's frustrating too is the fact that it won't let you have like multiple stim packs ready to go in your inventory. You have to waste time pulling out multiple stim packs. It's like, why, you know, why not have the stack of them there? But okay, I'm gonna try one more time. If not, if that doesn't work, the other idea I had is we can ditch out of this area, go back to the city proper where there's like merchants and stuff. Come on, I know there's another rat around here. No, there's a rat around here. But yeah, we can go back to a merchant. And we can try and like buy some armor or something, and that might oh, shoot. It's okay. Luckily, we did not receive any damage. Shoot. If we can just like reduce it to only doing one attack that turn. There we go. Okay. Looks wounded. I feel like doing one hit point is not gonna do us any favors. I think we can get away with one more round before we have to stim up here. Okay, let's go ahead and stim ourselves. Oh, shoot, I forgot to equip it. That's going to be problematic here. Dang it, I'm really mad at myself for having forgotten to do that. Oh, well. Maybe we can still have some good luck here. Hope. I don't think it's going to happen. Turn. Nope, not if he's going to be dodging like that. Okay, so it looks like it did do it. We can just only do it once per turn. So we might still have a chance. I don't know, though. Been dodging a few of our attacks. He's severely wounded. Okay, end our turn. Almost dead. Shoot! Get up. Okay, we're still up. We're still up. We might still get him. We might still get him. Oh, no, because we had to get up. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back and try to get some armor. Did you want back up, honey? Come here. Go. Good girl. All right, we're gonna go back and get some more armor, or try to find some armor or something. We'll see if we can afford that. I don't know if we can. We found some good stuff that might be worth $1 or two, or a cap or two, I should say. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I want to do. See if that helps us here. Are you gonna make the jump, kitty? Good girl. Look at you jumping all the way to your cat tree. Also, look at you just like finding ways to occupy yourself and be patient without bothering me for food. What a good girl. I am very proud of you and your behavior today. I wish you understood words so you could understand what I'm saying and replicate this good behavior in the future again. Okay, so I am still salty that the shop labeled guns that had 3 lockers, a table with boxes, and 2 shelves in it did not actually have a gun for me. I am still salty about that. Okay, anyways. I am a salty Sammy about that one, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we can't get there because there's stuff in the way. We just kind of have to go, and that's locked up. Right, okay, so we have to go through here. Don't give me this crap about not being able to walk there. You can go through that door. Hey there, what are you doing here? Nice day today, I guess. Kind of a dangerous area, I thought, but okay. Okay, so... Oh god, the child. Ah, the child's after me. Ah, no. Oh boy. I meant chaotic stupid, yeah. Right? That's how most games end up being, isn't it? Okay, I need to find some sort of merchant around here. Gonna have some armor or something for me. Let's go check up this way maybe. Nope. Hi there. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh god, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, leave. Get out of here. I was not ready for that. That was not going to be a good time. Barter, do you have armor for me? Do you have anything useful for me? You do. How much is that armor? Ugh! Oh, there's no way I can afford that. Radaway, that's not helpful. Spear. Got stim packs, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford. Let's just see how much we can get, how close we can get to this armor. Okay, these boots are worthless to me. Apparently to him too. That's great. Take that. This magazine's worthless. Why did I spend money on it at all? What about these things? Worthless to him. Great. Well, if it's worthless, then I'm going to keep them. Because maybe they'll be worth something to someone else. Was that worth anything to him? Yeah, it looked like it was worth something to him. That's worth 5 caps to him. I don't know that we need like all of these. What if we do 3 of them and keep 1 of them? Nope, worthless to him. Then I'm holding on to him. Oh. And wait, what's this? Spear. We already have 1 spear and it's already equipped, so we could another spear. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind, not worth it. Barter, let's see here. Walk through toxic puddles without getting hurt. Okay, so we'll keep 1 pair of them. That's good to know. That's good to know. Hey, glad you got, you know, honestly, I'm just glad to hear that you got out of work. So like it sucks that you got hurt, but it's kind of nice that you don't have to work. So, you know, silver linings, I guess. But yeah, I mean, heal up as well. Ooh, there we go. That's better. That's affordable. I bet you we can scrounge up that much money. I bet you we can scrounge up that kind of dough. Hold on, let's try this again. Okay, get rid of that spear. Wait, is that spear not? Oh no, that spear is worth something. Can't tell how much. It looks like it's worth 80 or whatever. Get rid of that and that. The boots weren't worth anything. Get rid of the crowbar. Honestly, let's just get rid of both crowbars. They're not. I'm not using them. I don't need them. The dynamite. What's that? Ooh, the dynamite's worth a pretty penny. It might be worth getting rid of the dynamite. We'll see if we can get up to where we need to be without getting rid of all of our dynamite. Hold on. What are we short? How much are we? If we do all. Does that put us up to? Oh, it puts us 1 cap short. Is he gonna? I wonder if he's gonna. I bet you he like throws a fit about it. What if we just do 1 of our meats there? There we go. That's it. Wait, hold on. Let's just make this easier. We are 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it even. There we go. That's worth it to me. Yeah, that's worth it to me to get some armor. That might be enough to tip us over to actually being able to handle Rat King down there. And we didn't even have to get rid of our dynamite. So, yeah, hell yeah. All right, no, thanks for your help. Later, chump. Boom, there we go. Let's get some armor on. Also, that just looks badass. I look like a badass biker chick now. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm into it. We need to We 100% are going to save right now. New slot. We're going to call this one Badass Biker Chick. We did it. All right. Now let's go back. Hold on. I'm going to just take care of this now before I forget to do it. Take our spear out and ready to go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Mad Maxine, more like. Hell yeah. All right, let's see if we can really get a miracle going and get to where we're trying to go without a child pestering us. Wouldn't that be the miracle right there? I mean, that's just living the dream right there. Doing what you want to do without being pestered by a child. I think we're going to pull it off. Yeah. Oops, nope, that wasn't the way. That is not the way. This is the way. Need to get up there. All right, back down we go. Listen here, Rat King. You think you're so super awesome and special? Well, you're not. And you're gonna die, buddy. Oh, we're gonna kill that rat so hard. There we go. Only problem with this outfit, without the bright blue, I blend in so much more to the world around me. It is so much harder for me to see my character now. This game already makes it not so easy to see your character, but... Okay, I know there's another rat around here somewhere. There it is. Perfect, okay. We end our combat. Okay, there, it's coming after us. Okay. Great. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. This time's like for real. Oh, did we knock him down? Oh, yeah. End our turn. Okay. But it's definitely helping. Still doing some damage, and I still got to pay attention. We might still have to stem ourselves to make it through this one, but we are doing significantly better on defense than we have been the past few times. I'm gonna take the chance here. Okay, yeah, we 100% need to stem ourselves now. Oops, no, I didn't mean to. Shoot, I shouldn't have accessed it. Damn it, that was dumb. That was a waste of a turn. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll pull that back out. I hate that. I hate that opening your inventory costs action points. Like, I feel like it would be better if they had made it so that, like, you can open it for free, but then pulling something from your inventory into being equipped, that took the action points rather than just opening the inventory. It would have been a better way to do it, because if you just accidentally click the wrong button, it's like, well, screw you. You're doomed. All right, come on. Come on. It says it's almost dead. There it is. Yeah, all we needed was to turn into Mad Maxine. Can we loot anything from this guy? Playing opponents, you earn 245 experience points. I guess that's great. Seriously? Hey, yeah, nothing to loot from it. Great. There better be some good lootins. Who's coming after me? Listen here, buddy. I just completely demolished your king. Why don't you cool it? Ugh. Oh, great. There's a whole bunch of them all around me. Oh, jeez. If I die to the like little rats right now... Oh, my God. I'm totally gonna die. Hey, hold on. One thing that we can do still. I think I still have... Got one of these things. That on myself here. Right, how much does it take to give them a swift kick? Alright, well... If I die and have to re-kill that thing, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Oh my God. Alright. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, do not miss in this situation. I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh boy. Okay. Load game. Oh my god. I can't believe I have to do that again. That's in a game like this, like, I don't know. I have a hard time with turn-based dice rollers. In open inventory, you can use as many items you want without more. So, like, can I use... I thought I couldn't use... Maybe that's just something that was only there in the first one. I thought I couldn't use I thought I couldn't use these things, like the stims, directly from my inventory. Can I... Yeah, like, I can't use it from the inventory. I have to equip it, and that's the problem. It's like, you have to equip it, and so, like... You can use it directly? How? Like, I just had it open and it wasn't, like, how do I use it directly? Right click, hand icon. Like, do I just drag it onto myself? Like, it's got the hand icon. Do I have to be in combat for that to have effect? It's gonna cycle through them. It's just cycling through them. I'm holding right click right now. Not doing anything. Maybe I have to be in combat for it to work? And, like, I don't necessarily disbelieve you, but that's not what I'm seeing right now. Hold left click. Let's see. Let's find out. I'm holding it, and that's dragging and dropping. I can't drag it onto myself. I can drag it into my inventory. I can drag it into here to equip it, is what I can do, and then I have to use it from there. So, right click and hold. This is getting more and more complicated every second. All right, so you want me to right click, then hold, like, the key L, or left click? So, like, right here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, so that used it. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm gonna reload so I won't have used it. But okay, I got you now. All right. Yeah, load the thing up. Okay. So having it equipped just makes it so that I use less of my points on it. But I think it still doesn't, like, solve the issue, though, because I can plan ahead and have it equipped, and it's no big deal because I want it equipped, because that'll use fewer action points than opening my inventory to do it. So we can, in theory, still, like, get more movements, and we can make sure we get an attack, because, like, even if I open up my inventory by mistake and do that, then I can do one inventory thing. The problem is, when you first open your inventory, even if it was a mistake, like a misclick, which is what was happening, like, I didn't mean to click the inventory button, I just accidentally clicked it. It used up the points, and so then I had to, because I meant to click the red button, accidentally clicked inventory, and it was still using the points, and that was what the issue was. So I still need to be careful with my clicks is the issue. Let's see here. Yeah, later on that can definitely be helpful. Doesn't help me with our stupid little Rat King battle that we now just, like, we beat it, and now we got to do it again. All right, hold on. Save game. Fucking miss clicks. Done. There we go. That's fine. It's fine. I get it. Like, when you're not sitting there actually doing it, it can be kind of tough to get, like, it can be tough to get the sequence of clicks and stuff in order. It's like I had a teacher that would have us do the thing where it's like, okay, you need to get the, how does one stab not kill? Oh my gosh, this game, sometimes, I'll tell you what. Is there a reason why we are missing a simple rat this many times? It's not gonna let me click on it because the guy's in the way. Oh, now we kill it. Great. All right, well, luckily we saved right beforehand. What a load, man. What a load. But no, it makes me think of, like, So like I had a teacher that would give us lessons on that would always try to that he had a lesson that he would give us on the importance of clear instructions. Stop missing. My God. We're going to have to do this again. We're going to have to do this again. I can already tell because we keep missing. And so, yeah, like, but yeah, he would give like, he would give instructions, or no, he would have us give him instructions on how to draw a snowman. And like, he would like do the thing where it's like, he would follow the instructions. Like, he would do what you said, but he would like do it intentionally wrong. So it's like, you couldn't say that he did anything wrong. And the point was like to exemplify how important it is to have clear, concise instructions when providing them for people. And so that's like, it's that type of situation. Oh my God, if the thing is almost dead, it should die when you hit it. Oh my God. Please don't die. I hate this game. Fucking, I didn't realize I installed Dark Souls here. Jesus. Oh, fucking stupid. Yes. Load up the fucking misclicks one. I am swiftly turning into a grouchy Gus right now. I thought I was done with this stupid battle. Let me kill this stupid rat. Yeah, I can turn the combat difficulty down. It's on normal right now. I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Okay. There we go. Give him the stabbo. Alright, and then that's our turn. Alright, good. Knock him down so we can kind of like get a free hit on him. That's great. I like that. Well, yeah, like the thing is, so this game, it's like I say, it's one of those ones where the turn-based, and it bases a lot of results on sort of the concept of random dice rolls, which, like, it's the random dice roll mechanic works well for like a tabletop RPG when you're doing theater of the mind, and that's fine. And I love D&D. Like, it's a really great game. But when you're doing it in a video game, it can be really frustrating. Because you're just sitting here with what you think are supposed to be abilities and supposed to be successful hits and stuff. And you're just relying on random dice rolls that a computer makes up for you. And you just kind of have to see, like this. He just dodged 2 attacks. And so now we're going to die, and we're going to have to do it again because he just randomly dodged 2 attacks. And it's like when you have an 80% chance to hit in a game and it does that, it's really frustrating, especially in modern day times when we're used to games being much more, if you're playing with, an FPS, and if crosshairs on enemy and click, enemy gets shot, right? Like, so, like, all games have a certain degree of random number generators, and it's fine. But yeah, it's a frustrating system, and in games, especially like in video games especially, it can be really frustrating to deal with, because again, so like you just have to sit there and hope that, because it doesn't feel like, oh, you can set up skills to give yourself better odds. It feels like, yeah, see there, I just randomly got knocked over, so it's like, okay, great, I lost one of my attacks, and it just kind of it just turns into a situation where you hope that the game decides that you win, and it can be really frustrating, because the other thing about it too is it can be really time consuming. So it is what it is, and it's not like it's a bad mechanic per se. It's just dated and frustrating to deal with sometimes. Right, because see, now I have to again waste a turn, use this, and like it kind of ends up being a bit of a dice roll on how much healing you do, and it just, there. So we knocked him over, but because of now with my action points, it's like, all right, well, I had to waste them using a stim. Yeah, see, now he dodges. And we gotta just, like, hope that we can... Yeah, see, he keeps dodging now. So it's like, what the hell happened that we were able to get that awesome kill on the first attempt? Yeah, see, I'm out of stim, so I just have to... There we go. Look at that. I managed to do it with 1 hit point. Save the goddamn game. Finally. Damn it. Done. There. Yeah. It's, you know, I have this discussion every time I play an old school game that sort of does this random number generator approach to it. It's fine, but it is definitely dated. There we go. That way. But it's definitely dated, and there are better ways to do games these days. There are better ways to do games these days. Like this top-down random number approach to gaming is just old. You know, it's old and dated. I'm gonna skip my turn and make him have to attack me rather than going up there and letting him have a free attack on me. There we go. But yeah, it's an old game. It's an old game mechanic. It doesn't always translate really well. I will say that at least Fallout does it better than... So it started getting really old when I was doing the old the Neverwinter Nights series. That one got really old because at least with this one, like you've got the action point systems where it's like you can think about how you want to spend your action points each turn, and it's like everyone kind of gets their turn. In Neverwinter Nights, all you could do was you just had to, let's see, a very large pile of bones cannot determine species. Yeah, that's great. Is there like, I was really hoping to find a key somewhere in here because there's that one door that's locked, but I guess not. But yeah, in Neverwinter, the real problem was like you would just click and say enter attack mode, and your guy would just go over there, and you would just have to sit there and wait while the computers just swung at each other. You didn't even get to choose your attacks or anything. They just did that. And so it turned into this system where you would click it, and like if you had good armor and your opponent had good armor, you would just sit there for like a minute waiting for people to hit each other. And you weren't even playing a game at that point in time. So at least this one's better than that. Shift highlights loose items. Oh, look at that. What? What is that? Oh my god, that is probably the most helpful thing. We're talking about nothing out of the ordinary. Get over there. Walk over there. Oh, it's because we're still in combat, probably. Talking about nothing out of the ordinary. There we go. We got it. Oh my goodness. That is a game changer right there, having that. Thank you for that tip. That is a game changer. That really changes everything about this one. Oh my gosh. Golly, where were you when we were playing the first one and people kept trying to get me to find the hunting rifle. Grab it. Like walk over there. Random thing is this. Why can't we pick this up? I know I'm seeing blood. There it is. Golly, some of these things you really just got to get the hitbox exactly right. Like, there's clearly something there. It's got to be a grenade or something. But it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna let me pick it up. I think it's like too covered by the blood. Maybe if we just like get a angle or something. Maybe if I walk over on this side of it. Come on, come on. Damn it. Pixel perfect. Yeah, seriously. Like if I could zoom in or something. I don't know. I'm about to give up on this one. Thing out of the ordinary. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. This one looks like it's too covered up in blood. Oh boy. All right, well, let's just go ahead and quickly scan and make sure there's nothing else worth finding in here. Good lord, that changes everything about this game. Hold on a second. Look at what we finally freaking found. Goodness gracious. That over there. Oh, baby. Put all that there so it's loaded. Oh my gosh, game changed. Holy wow. All right, let's go up here. Let's go up to this area then, and let's use our newfound item finding abilities here and see what else we can see. Anything? Anything at all? It looks like not up here. Oh, there is something. How about that? Walk over there. Is it going to let me walk over there, or do I need to, like, peace? Oh, we're going. Okay. Pull out your pistol here. This way. Golly, oh my gosh, this just makes everything so much better. What do we pick up? I picked up a tool. Don't know what tool, but I got it. This here. Wait, hold on. What was this? Xander root, the rare root that gives healing properties to the powder of healing. Oh, okay, so we can make powder of healing. Got a good knife there. Good combat knife. We have a key, not the key that we're needing, but we got a key. Oh boy. So happy. So happy I finally have a way to see things that are on the ground. Oh, that's so helpful. Because, like, even beyond just, like, some of the stuff that's difficult to see. Talk about I cannot get there. Don't give me that crap. Start running. Even beyond that, like, the way the walls are make things so narrow and difficult to see in here. Like, that really changes things. Like, that item that, like, you know, the one we just picked up, the tool, it wasn't even particularly hidden, but because it was behind the wall, I never would have seen that thing. So let's just quick scan around here. Ah! Yeah, see, there's another thing over here. Walk over this way. Are we moving? Yep, good, we're moving. The 10mm, hell yeah, we're gonna pick that up. There we go. Oh man, I'm a happy guy right now, I'll tell you what. A happy, happy, happy guy. Let's get up here. Let's investigate this area for anything valuable. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Oh my Lanta. Look at all of the stuff I was missing. Holy crap, this is awesome. Give me this. Nothing out of the ordinary crap. There's clearly something here. What is this? A rock. Picked up a rock. Great. Okay, so there's just a bunch of rocks. I'm assuming that those are like things that you can throw. I'm absolutely going to pick them all up, though. Get up. Come on. Come on. Go over here, then. I'll just pick it up. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Crappy throwables. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, you know what? Honestly, like, given all of the challenges of this game, as long as it can fit in my inventory, don't really see a reason to not just go for picking everything up. Oh, what did I pick up then? Sledgehammer? Hell yeah. You kidding me with that? Hell yeah, I want the sledgehammer. One up. Okay, what else is around? Got stuff up there. We got more rocks. Rocks. Okay, maybe I'll slow down with the rocks. We've got a lot of rocks now. Let's just, like, go for all the valuable stuff and nothing else. There we go. I was gonna say, I was like, did we get lost? Where are we? Pick up a knife for sure, and then it looks like there's like a baton or some sort. It looks like a police club or something. Nice, a wonderful billy club. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to walk there. Wonderful, high quality billy club. Great. That up, great. Oh man, so helpful to have that tool. Seriously, absolutely my hero. Absolutely my hero today. Right there. Pointing that out. Oh my gosh. Game so happy right now. Oh, I'm so happy about this. All right, anyway. Let's get out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to the city. We're gonna rest up and we're gonna save. And then I have to, yeah, MVP. God damn it. Most very MVVP, most very valuable player today. Good lord. No, but I'm gonna get back to a safe spot so we can heal up and then save. And then I am going to have to call it. No, the crazy child's after me. Look at him, little Home Alone arms. Oh my god, it's so creepy. All right, we're here. I'm just gonna go to our pip and we're just gonna rest until healed. And take care of that advantage right there. And then I gotta get myself going because I gotta get in a little bit of my rock climbing in before I gotta go coach this evening. Yeah, so that's what it's gonna be today. But awesome. Okay, we finally figured out we beat that stupid rat boss twice. We did it twice, and I figured out how to find stuff in the world. And my entire look at this. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. I can finally know where I should go to find things, and I'm gonna be able to sell stuff for all kinds of money now. Oh my gosh, things are gonna be great. Boy, oh boy. Put money into new coal machines to get bottles. Ooh, that's cool too. I like that. Hey, I gained a perception. I don't know why, but I did it. Oh boy. All right, but yeah, there we go. So we're all healed up. Yeah, that being able to find stuff is going to be great. We're going to be able to find things that even if I don't use them, I can sell them. Man, oh man, if we had known that when people were trying to get me to find the hunting rifle that I still don't know if it actually exists in Fallout 1. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, I'm going to stop gushing. We're going to save. We're going to call this one I can see clearly now. Because the proverbial rain is gone. There we go. Healing powder. Oh, that's why. Okay, gotcha. Alright, but there we go. Okay, we are saved. We have made some awesome progress. Oh, I'm stoked about this. Alright, I'm going to bring us to chatting so I can do my sign off here. So, awesome. Well, thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. Had an awesome time kicking off Fallout 2. I'm excited to keep playing this one. Honestly, it's so different from Fallout 3. It's different enough that it almost doesn't feel like playing Fallout, just because I'm so used to Fallout 2. But I actually really am enjoying this game, and I enjoyed the first one. It's a little frustrating from time to time, but hey, I've played and beaten Elden Ring and Dark Souls games, so sometimes that's just the name of the game. Kind of literally. But at any rate, I'm having fun with this. I'm excited to keep playing. This is going to be a great time. Today is Friday, which means today is the last official stream of the week. My usual streaming schedule, for those who aren't aware: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone to 3:30 p.m. Mondays and Thursdays are my writing days. Tuesdays and Fridays are my gaming days. So that's what we usually do. I have started occasionally adding in, though, the occasional evening stream. So if the time zones work out and you want to see other stuff, stay connected. And I try to put up announcements when I'm going live. I put them on my Discord, so if you get connected there, you can stay up to speed on things. I have my Twitter at EnviroStreams. I put announcements up there too when I'm going live. So those are two good ways to stay connected and to know if I'm going live. Like lately, and the evening streams are just kind of what I'm in the mood to play. It's not part of these series. I keep this series as our usual stream times. So lately I've been playing City Skylines. So if you want to watch me building a city, occasionally I'll go live when I've got time and energy to do it. So that's what's going on with that type of stuff. So those are good ways to stay connected with that. Other ways to stay connected in general. I've got my Instagram, EnviroBoy Streams. I put non-streaming related stuff on there. Pictures of cats and streaming, or not streaming, and kickboxing and all that kind of stuff. Go there. So if you wanna see that kind of stuff, that's a good way to stay connected. I got my YouTube, EnviroBoy on YouTube. All of the VODs go up there. So if you want to see anything you missed on any stream, you can check that out. And then I now have a TikTok. I got on that bandwagon. um, and EnviroBoy on TikTok, and I've been putting up like the little clips and stuff from streams. So if you ever miss a stream but you want to see if there were any funny tidbits, I do my best to try and put those. Million ways to stay connected. Whatever floats your boat. I'm trying to just cater to everyone, mostly because I like staying connected with you guys. So whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you, get connected up with that. But yeah, that's like the last official stream. Next week we'll be back. Next week I know I won't be here to stream on Thursday next week, but I should be here Monday, Tuesday next week. So looking forward to that. I can't wait to see you guys. Until then, have an awesome weekend. Take care of yourselves. And that's all I got. So I'll catch you cats on the flip side. Bye now.